Okay. Should be good to go now. Let's see. Hello. Why is that? Okay. Alright, so we got 3 bonus chapters. I don't actually know how long these are. I don't remember how long the bonus chapters on the previous game were. Hey, Max! How are you doing? How have you been? It's been a while. Well, maybe I should have saved this for Christmas, but... Alright. Oh, no! Well, make sure to bundle up. Alright, Ghosts of Christmas Past. Let's start. Dinner's ready, boys! Finally, a turkey looked at me funny back in July and I've been carrying a grudge around ever since. Turk eye for an eye, that's what the good book says. The good book? Turkin. It's a revenge story about a turkey with a particular set of skills. It's very good. Now who would call in the middle of dinner? Down tools, everyone. None of us turkey until all of us turkey. You can't be serious. If I so much as see a scratch on that turkey, I'll frisbee it out to the raccoons in the pool, and we'll watch them dine instead of a movie. She's serious. Hello? Blah 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 blah. Oh, it's for you, Francis. Hello? Sorry for calling at such a bad time, Detective, but the Chief has an urgent case for you. Okay, Dooley, grab your pants. It's a wonderful day of the year, my ass. What's all this about, Detective? There's a protest happening outside a citizen's house. Protest? Then why isn't McKing being sent? He loves to crack skulls. The Chief doesn't seem to think cracking skulls is going to work here. Well, turkey stays warm for 2 hours, and it's a 15-minute drive home. I'm giving this case 90 minutes and no longer. What on earth? What do we want? To pass over! When do we want it? Before Passover! What's going on here? We want to move on. We're sick of being ghosts. It's been ages since we died. Limbo's all tied up in red tape, and it's because of the man who lives here. We want him to undo whatever he did so we can move on to whatever comes next. Where did you guys get placards? I can't hold anything. I was in a traffic pileup between a truck delivering wooden stakes and one delivering square pieces of cardboard. I stole mine from the ghost of an activist. They protested, but it was peaceful, so I won. Roderick? So sorry. What happened? Don't worry about it. I died as I lived, watching Abraham drift race stolen cars. Turns out he's not as fast on the brakes as he used to be. Oh, hey. Hi. You look... well. Thanks. Been a while. Yeah. This is awkward, right? A little, yeah. But, oh hey! I want you to know that I didn't, you know, fake ghost you. I for real did. Really? Oh yeah, I was gonna call, then, well, this happened. And so long has passed that by the time I was corporeal, it just seemed, you know, too long. I understand. So you're a ghost now? Not for much longer, I hope. Sign a petition, join a bunyan, haunt a house, but it's hard to know if these things have any real impact. I'd cross my fingers, but they just go through one another now. Surely boarding up windows wouldn't help. We're dead, not rude. That's the same. Shouldn't leave until we know what's going on. Just want to see if there's anything else to look at. Okay, let's go inside then. Gary? Gale? Oh, looks like the jig is up. Did they just let you take that home with you? Yes? Oh. We have to turn ours inside out and pass it on to someone in the next shift. My forehead is kissing a lot of other cops' sweat. Thanks for sharing that? Hey, we're in this together. We are? I don't know, maybe? I guess it's not a builder's house without a bits box. We're required to have them by law. Mind if I take a souvenir? Yourself. Heating element. I got that for the Wien. Never opened it. Not a loose screw, rusted blade, or oil-soaked rag in sight. I just don't know what to do with the lad. I don't want to brag, but my lights have shades over them. Who's the kid? That's the Wien, Irwin. He's a right handful, always talking back to his father with a timed rebuttal and window for follow-up statements. It's my own fault. Should never have let him get in with that dangerous debating club. He's an articulate wild cannon now. Now that I built from wood and gasoline and a blowtorch. Where did you learn all this, Gary? Wish I was more handy around the house. I don't think Patricia would appreciate this. Detective, there's a foot in here. It's okay, this is mine. Gary misunderstood when I said to bring me back a stocking. I hesitate to ask this, but was it naturally red? It were not, no. Built that myself out of bits of other trees. He's terribly handy, my Gary. Are those boxes of receipts under your tree? They're for the Wien. He's in his rebellious accountancy phase. Ah, I remember those days. Staying up late to balance books, collecting discarded receipts from bins, sneaking off to do lines. In my spreadsheet application of choice. Oh. Alright, Gary. So, want to explain what's going on? Not really? Why are there ghosts outside your house? I, might have accidentally, mind you, broken the afterlife. What? Why? I wanted Miguel back. She's the light of my world, detective. And the Wien, he's got all weird and bookly since her accident at the dangerous explosions factory. In hindsight, I think that were a bad place to get work. How did you break it? Well, earlier in the year I were working at Switchboard. Heard tell down pub one night that it were used to talk to the other side. Well, long story short, I used the same energy to cross over and steal a number from their ticket machine. Ghosts kept arriving, but the system were stuck waiting for whoever, me, had the current number to come back to desk. I didn't. All the while, the backlog of ghosts were building up. Once 'twere large enough, it burst through to our side and I had Miguel back. A lot of other ghosts who didn't want to return. Aye, that too. How did you even get in there? I got some help from a right stand-up bloke, a mystical chap by the name of... It's gonna be Mr. Wang, isn't it? You know him, then. He were able to show me how to create a backdoor into the afterlife. Maybe you can help me do something similar? I can fix the machine, I might be able to get the ghosts moving again. Please, detective. If you're gonna fix this, let me keep my Gale. Do what I can, Gary, but I can't promise anything. How come I can see you now without magic goggles? That were part of the ritual Gary did to bring us back. Made us right visible, too. To the right. Let us just go outside. Anything else in here to look at? Okay, so Switchboard. I don't know why I expected people's trash to be more fun at Christmas. All the glitter, I guess. Warning, the site was destroyed by a governmental body, so we left before the job was done. Any failure to continue living due to accessing this site is, like, totally not the government's fault. This is one of the tidier city-funded demolition sites I've seen. Same. This pipe still seems to have water running to it. Thing to the right. Is this just to leave? Okay, pipe. The rift Gary mentioned. So that's what the gate to hell looks like. Not hell, the afterlife. I was raised Irish Catholic detective. The afterlife is heaven and hell, and nobody's good enough to get into one of them. Okay. I guess we can't go in. Maybe we go to the pier? These robotic turkeys are a wonderful meat-free alternative for Christmas dinner. And as an added bonus, they come with their kill mode off by default. Think. You think the captain who uses this to steer has long legs or arms? Option 3, average limbs and a big torso. What's a log doing at a tech shop? That's a Zool log. You power it off souls and it nearly summons a being to bring about the end of the world. That still seems out of place at a tech shop. These are tiny cameras I use to peep inside your home. That can't be legal. What? I'm upfront about it. What are these? I heard smart glasses were the new big thing. I wish I'd done some research before bulk buying all of this. Want one? It's on the house. I can't shift them. Sure? Hey look, a circular candy cane. Nope, never mind. How has business been since the advert aired? Adequate. I can't thank you enough. Hey there, fellow humans. I hope you're enjoying this miserably cold time of year instead of hibernating through it like one of those silly, cozy bears. I sure am enjoying being wet half the day and spending the other half staring at a sad lamp to feel anything. We, as a species, sure have the things figured out. Same thing. Do. Advert. Game devs in need of work. Call, please. Seriously, please call. There's a note saying, gone for the holidays. Guess who's getting Scrooged this year? It's you. Always wondered what was in this box. Turns out it's a litter tray. What's in these? No idea. It's a potluck. They're definitely not filled with evidence I need to get rid of. Can you afford to buy them all in check? You know that I can't. What's this? Oh, that's a large brass mind-your-own-business. It's not for sale. You looking to buy? If not, no looking. Those lights only have so much lumens to go around. Who's this cutie? That's my cat. Christmas cookies? Give the people what they want. Okay. What do you want? Aren't you banned from here for destroying this poor young girl's business? What's this now? Nothing! When you made me do that? Likely story, a police officer listening to a lowly shopkeep such as myself. His story checks out, Detective. Wang, Gary tells me that you helped him get into limbo. How? I need to follow him and fix what he did. There's a rift, but I can't enter. I'm alive. I want to not be alive, but only for a little while. Oh, I will help you with this, actually. What? Really? Yeah. A family of Irish ghosts moved into the apartment next to mine, and their wailing's keeping me up all night. Take that spirit still there. You can use it to distill your spirit from your body. Then you'll be able to use Gary's rift. And I can come back? Probably? What am I, your horoscope? Look, you're made of 3 basic parts. The body, the soul, and the glue that binds them. As long as you have glue left, and it's sticky, you're good. On that note, bring something to hold glue in. This the still? Yeah, now look, Detective. I know we're one another's arch nemesis. That's not true. And that I am the one slippery eel you just can't catch. Also not correct. And now I have you over a barrel. But I've enjoyed constantly winning this game of cat and mouse, in which I am both the cat and the mouse. Some kind of freakish mouse-cat hybrid. You are an onlooker, too confused to catch or be caught by me. Where is this going? But I am feeling sentimental. This isn't how I want our story to end. We have no story. So one word of warning. Whoever minds your glue, make it somebody reliable. I call dibs! We had a good run. Broken, huh? Oh, I can't go to the right. Heating element, glass, broken still. So I need glue, I guess. Doo-doo. Hmm. Yeah, I can't go to the right. So, how do I get How do I get glue? Get back here. That's just the same. That's the same. Huh. Broken Spirit still what? Still haunts? No, I mean it's unable to heat up. Of course it's cold, it's deceased. Oh, so it needs a heating element? I'll just loosely put this here, and somehow that will be enough to connect them thoroughly, fixing the device. This detective thing doesn't take off, you could get work as a handyman. Okay. One spirit still, now complete with heating functionality. Get the still set up before I try to distill myself. Do we go to the switchboard then? Connect this here, I should be able to get the still up and running. Hope this works. It'd be a very disappointing case if it didn't. No. Here goes nothing. I think it worked? Should I call an ambulance? No, don't do that, Duel. No, I shouldn't. This is what was meant to happen, I think? Oh, this is so scary. I hope you're okay, Detective. Why can't he hear me? Ares' ritual made ghosts visible. Unless... Are you messing with me, Dooley? Oh yeah, 100%. Now go solve this thing. My turkey isn't gonna stay warm forever. Okay, I'm going through. Look after my body and essence, Dooley. Detective, it's me you're talking to. Of course I'm gonna do whatever it is you just said to me. Right, Limbo. Hopefully this won't take long. A drug test in Limbo? Don't pet the snake! She's agitated. What is it gonna do, bite me? I'm already dead. Oh, smart man, is it? Mr. Funny Hair can state the obvious, can he? What's wrong with my hair? Look, of course she can't kill you, but she's still venomous. You'll still feel the pain, and this time without the sweet release of death to make it go away. Take it from somebody who knows. It's not something you want. Is she always like this? No, she's just hungry. We've been here a long time, and I didn't think to pack snacks before she killed me. Insult? Maybe? Here we see early Grim Reapers, who used rakes instead of scythes. Harvesting souls was less pleasant for everyone back then. This one is extinguished. Must have died putting out a fire. I don't think I need a ticket, that's not the bit Gary broke. I need to get to the mechanics and, well, move it up one. This is stuck on the number for the ticket Gary stole. Hello? Anyone here? I want to talk to you about the ticket machine. Shh, you'll anger the snake. I won't anyone come to the front desk. Closed for the holidays. But I can see and hear them. They're having a festive celebration before they head home for the season. It's gotten wild. It's all I can do to stop this snake from going off on one. I can see a turquoise portal in there. I can find the other end. I can slip into the back office and move the number display up one. Okay. Well, this is as bleak as it is barren. I wonder if that leads to the back office, or to the portal that leads to it. One way to find out. Over here. What the hell? Not risking another one of those showing up. I don't like that thing. And its many eyes, all watching me. Well, how do I... There's a chirping sound from over here. Crickets, maybe? Sorry, you lot. Hope your crickety affairs are in order. Ghost crickets, huh? Do you want them? Not enough crickets in the afterlife to feed that thing. Well, what do I do then? Can I feed the snake? Here you go, little lady. Can I pet her now? Sure. You can turn her into a ghost belt for all I care. Sorry, just a bit bitter about being bitten by her. Okay, Interesting. I'm confused. I wonder if that leads to the... Okay. Yeah, only one way to find out. How do I get up there? What did feeding the snake do? Cheers for that. I've been playing that for an age. My cheeks are fit to fall off. Did you massage them? Fine. Here, hold this while I do it myself. Ah, I wonder if I can... Let's hope this works. Guess I can climb this to get into that window now. Doesn't feel like that much of a victory. There's a lot of portals here, but they all seem closed, bar one. Case of Rogue Soul Break Glass. What's this for? Locked. Okay, so these are all locked. Okay. And I can't go right or left. Alright, so we'll go through this one. Am I in caveman times? Shh. It is bound to happen any second now. Take your seat. Seats are metaphorical. We didn't have time to carve any. That was a totem to Brightball Skinburn. Symbol of my faith, if you will. Of course, the blasted thing fell from its perch above the mound and caved my flimsy skull in. It really bums me out to see it. Maybe you'd take it away? I would, only I think that creepy chap in black would sneak into the cave, you see? Okay. What an awful thing is it that happened to my chum. Fear not, Yule. Once Brightball Skinburn has shown his shiny eyeballs into your dank earth lump, my first act will be to bury you inside. Such a good chap, Bongo. He stood by me for years as I undertook the great work. I'd have preferred he helped, of course, but at least he was there. Well, this is a fine mess I found myself in, isn't it? Used to be holding that black-clad figure up. This must be some of the tools they used to make the cave below. Super. Brilliant job. Really stellar work. Now you'll miss the end of the party. I knew I should have topped up my hip flask before warping back here. Well, if you won't let me back in, I guess I'll live here now. Need to forage for... well, nothing, I guess. One of the perks of being dead. Hello? Oh, another ghost. You seem like an awfully well-dressed chap for a Neanderthal. Well, you're on your own. Make your own way to Limbo. I'm done reaping. After this, they'll have my scythe. Robe, too. Not the hourglass, mind you. That's not part of the outfit. Bought that myself. Memento. Memento. Menanto. Pimento. I mean, memento of reaping my 1000th soul. Are you drunk? I remember it well. His name was Susan, and she was a Victorian woman from 1027 Jerusalem. You know what? I'm not sure I remember it at all. Anyway, pleased to meet you. I'm Charles Dickens, and this is where we'd die if we weren't already dead. Charles Dickens? The author? Author slash harvester of souls? Until today, that is. What happened today? Well, between you and me, I was probably a little bit drunk when I spun up the portal engine. Christmas, you see, we were having a Christmas party. Anyway, the bloody thing opened inside this mound we're sitting on, and the soul I'm here to harvest won't come with me, or let me go back in until he sees the sun. And you made this portal from the party itself? Oh yeah, from the office where the party was well underway. I got a last-minute death notification. Should have done it by the book. But the archivist was giving me the look, you see? I think she wanted to jump my literal bones, so I took a risk. So if we satisfy the caveman's ghost, we can go through and get back to the office? Ha! You almost make it sound like some kind of puzzle that's solvable in a few easy steps rather than the perilous doomed situation that it is. Well, what do I have to lose? Whatever it is that you're doing, I'm in. Sun is on the far side of the hill. Okay. A protagonist, when I see one, lead the way. Great unveiling, we open this cavern. Okay. I waited in ghastly ghostly form, but until he blasts his warm beams of love, this is where I shall wait. Portal that was in the back office. I just need to slip through. Sorry, I can't allow that. See that yellow chap up in the sky there? The sun? 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 That's a quaint name for a god. We call him Brightball Skinburn. Anyhow, it's been my life's work to build this ritual site for him, you see? And I just couldn't let anybody step in before him. Would just seem rude, you know? So, until Brightball Skinburn bestows his glorious pain rays down to illuminate the sacred mound, it's off limits. After that, there'll be a few dollars a visit, I suppose? If I want access, I need to appease Yule by getting the light of the sun to shine in. Have a look at this sun, then. I'm no scientist, but I think that's not a brilliant good idea. Okay. Not giving up that easily. I am. Just need a light source and a raised platform to fake the sun's light and angle. Let's see. Okay. Right. Well, I've opened the rest of these portals for you. There's more, of course. Billions of them. One for every moment through time. Why does one open in the first place? Well, this is the normal way we travel. We have portals for every moment in every era in time. Sorry, every era. I took a back way because I did. I don't have to answer to you. I'm the Reaper. You're the soul. Back off. But this room must have sensed I was inside of time, so it opened the portal. It's the smart size. Log souls, open portals, record our calorie intake, and send us IM notifications from work. It's a nightmare, really, getting messages at all hours from the European and Chinese Reapers. Alright, let's try the red one. Is this the Jurassic era? What souls are you reaping here? Dinosaurs are people too. That's not true. Oh, that would explain why I didn't have to come here much. Like Yule and Bongo will have a lot of work ahead of them. Also sort of behind them? Ground here is damp, warm, and soft. It's crawling with insects. Where are this dragon's wings? This is no dragon, it's a Brachiosaurus. Fine, Jonathan Science Bee, where are this Brachiosaurus's wings? At the size of that, you could fit an orphanage in there. Think, these mighty beasts evolved into Pomeranians. That? Don't argue with me. I know Charles Darwin. We play ghost chess once a month. Before you ask, it's like normal chess, but the pieces fall through the board. Soil here seems very fertile. Must be because of the dinosaurs' remains. Alright, so we got the log. Tool. Swamplands, huh? Look at all these dino babies having fun! We're using these stones as rudimentary toys. I'm taking one. Julie will think this is adorable. At least, he will before he comes to his sense and tell me dinosaurs never existed. Aw, this guy looks like somebody I know. Hi, Proto-Nigel. Some salty primordial soup. Nigel? Alright, that's the same thing. Rather find coal in my stocking. Okay, so... Alright, let's see what's in here. The yellow one. When is this? When America was first discovered, Vikings landed there during the Great Migration period, around 1000 AD, by mistake. This isn't them. This is like the second, third time Vikings landed? A less significant event. It's a boat, especially what looks like a Viking boat, doing on the hill. Hello, fellow dead. Hey, so what happened here? Haha, it is a funny story actually. We were out Vikinging about, you know, looking for monasteries to raid and lost sheep to plunder, when this rude storm came out of no place. It sucked the ship right out of the water and spun us for the longest time. Of course, for me it did not feel so long. This oar stabbed me in the livables. When Ghost Me woke up, we were here. Wherever here is. Not that it matters to me. I presume you and that hungover-looking man are here to take me to Valhalla? Well, yes. But in a more real and important way, no. Don't listen to him. Designated Valhalla will be with you soon. We're here to catalog your ore, since it killed such a mighty warrior. Oh, here you go then. I'll just wait here for the Valkyrie to come, so... Yes, a Valkyrie. That's the word I meant. You get back here. You're admiring the chief's mighty wooden goose, yes? It's okay to feel intimidated. We cannot all stick massive ducks on the front of our longships. If it were so simple, we'd all be chiefs. The gods have sent us to this new land to spread their word and begin new lives. Well, not Sven. They sent him here to die. Aw. Think, all these shields and they did nothing to protect us from the storm. Ship looks to be in pretty bad order. Mast stayed strong through the whole thing. Don't mind saying I did a fine job with it. Of course, if it had snapped, we'd not have been sucked into that freak vortex and dropped in this strange new land. It is a very nice mast, though. Pile of discarded rotten wood. That's the kind of thing I can make use of. The wood is floating away! Well, not when Hildegard is on guard. On guard! Damn it. I guess if I want wood, I need to get rid of her. You could try trading her some sheep? Damage. Doesn't look good. You see here, right where this big hole is? See it? I see it. Well, that shouldn't be there. It's the wrong place. For a hole, I mean. When we crashed into this hill, the hull just crumbled. We're lucky it held that long. The whole thing was infested with termites. Oh no. Will it cost much to repair? Cost much? Chief, you could have all the gold and silver in the known worlds and it'd do you no good. They're too heavy. The boat would sink. No, you need wood. You don't know where the nearest forest is. Not sure what to do in this situation. Guess I'll just loiter around all this broken stuff for no real reason at all. It got bashed in the storm. A shame, really. The chief loves a good drum circle. I wonder if there's anything we can do to fix the broken one. Won't let the wind blow these away a second time. She's stopping me from taking them. I'll need to distract her if I want it. Do I want a broken drum that badly? Excuse me. Ooh. Let's see. Let's go back down here. It's a good night for mapping the stars, Cheyenne. We honor our ancestors by recording their place in the cosmic spiderweb. We should honor them by living in the present, not by recording the past. Child, don't make me build some steps so I have somewhere to send you on timeout. Ugh. I don't want to be drawing on animal skins, I want to be playing music on them. Those guys on the hill know what's what. Crashing boats, singing and rocking out. Guess it's nice being a ghost and not feeling the cold, but then you can't enjoy drying off and warming yourself up by a roaring fire. Seem to be mapping out the stars on these animal skins. Alright, so we have an ore. Okay, let's try the green one now. Hey, Kai. Those fun hats suggest we're visiting the Puritans. Is that Baba Yaga's hut? She doth maketh me feel uneasy I doth mean, dothly. Me thusly, for she weareth the vibrant colours of ye old festive season, and singeth merry folk songs, and can't we just dislike her for being a womanly folk and dispense with otherly excuses? Nah, brother, we must be wagging a finger and vocal in our condemnation of her happiness and cheer. 'Tis ungodly to find joy in the supposed birthday of the Son of God. Aye, so happens she be female, but that is subtext. Better we keep her down with a confusing moral stance than any words of truth. What's in here now? It is a special winter brew, traveler, one in which the milk from a cow, the egg from a chicken, and the brandy I stole from a house party are mixed together. Here, lost and pitiful boy, take this glass so its heat can warm your stray soul, and the dairy can coat your heart. Hey, it's eggnog! Yes, the nog of an egg. That is a better name than I had come up with. Raw egg slime, now with only a 54% chance of salmonella. Does your hut have chicken legs? No, not chicken legs. They are the far more troublesome legs of a goose. Why does your cat only have one eye? It got poked out on my pointy hat. It's okay though, gives him a more mystical vibe. What's up here? What's a termite mound doing up here? Where did it come from? Termites, presumably. Let's see. So a termite mound. Okay. And then what's in the Indigo Rift? This looks to be the Gilded Era? Home sweet home, sort of. I mean, we're only 500 to 600 miles off. We're practically there. I'm sorry, son. I need to pull a quadruple shift in the Misery Factory. That misery doesn't manufacture itself, you know. That's okay, father. Do you think the extra money will pay for an operation to remove all the extra bones from my body? Extra money? I have a bucket-shaped hole in my coat that needs filling. Oh, you actually do. Oh, father, I hope that one day we can afford a real house. This one is sticky and doesn't keep the damp out. At least we have the rats to keep us warm. We'll need those rats, son. Bad news. The wall is caved in. I've tossed some behind the house, in the hope it attracts more rats to cuddle. I'm going to take that, but only in the hopes of using it to make these people's lives better. Sure. What? I'm serious. Look, buddy, we've all told ourselves lies to justify stealing somebody's gingerbread wall. You're not better than me. You'll be in your pants at 3 a.m. dunking that kid's house into some warm milk. I'm gonna make their lives better, you'll sob as you spill milk on your naked chest. You disgust me. That rat is waving a knife at me. Do. That has too many notes. Let's see what we can do to fix it. Do. That sounds more like the Christmas jingles I know. Okay, so now we have bells. Gingerbread, eggnog. Whatever they make in there, it's pumping out the thickest, blackest smoke. I think it's actually a smoke factory. Very popular in my day. Alright, now what's in Violet? Well, this is the switchboard, back before it was lined up for demolishing. A hippie van. I should check it for narcotics. Sadly, there's nothing. Was the best of times? It was the worst of times. I did find this neat torch. Now, it was mostly the best of times. Broken, however. And we're back to being mostly worse times. Okay. This little fella caused me a lot of trouble earlier this year. Or will cause me trouble in the future. I'm not sure which is correct. Both? Damn time travel. In a great irony, now we'll steal Merle's acorns. I don't know any of these people. Don't drag me into this. Alright, I hope we are successful in summoning it. I want to ask for guidance with what I should do in life. Hope this works. I found this ritual in a book in the library. So they're trying to perform a ritual. So how exactly are we going to summon the festive spirit? Sure? It's an abstract personification of a collective human ideal, Derek, not a cat. Well, when my cat goes missing, I get its favorite things together and put them outside. The smell usually helps her find her way home. Again, not a cat. I think he's onto something, though. If we can bring together the elements of the season, maybe we can lure it here? Can we say some magic words? Derek, we're summoning a thing. Of course we're gonna say magic words. God. So what are the elements of the season? I guess stuff you'd associate with the holidays? I bet there's 5 elements, cause, you know, pentagrams. I mean, we don't have anything better to go on, but this seems like a very random guess. Intuition. Fair point. Why is this machine filled with toads? Where else would you get them? Wait, you have a toad guy? Hook me up? This is a moon ray, I take it? To transport oneself there and back? No, that doesn't exist. Not yet, maybe. Wait, will it? Will what? This is fine, I guess. I just wish the family business was a bit more rock and roll or something. Use right now. You could possess them? Is that something I can do? You're a ghost. You've already mastered the poltergeisty art of stealing things. This is just another skill. And it's safe? For you. Gallows is very strange looking. I see the appeal, though. A hanging here would be visible for miles. We don't do that anymore. What? What do you do with criminals? Usually send them into politics or business. What a beautiful night for stargazing. Wait, I think I see something. Doo-doo. Power supply. I can get some salty water, copper, and zinc. I know how to make a battery. Why not just get a new battery? This is your first adventure game, isn't it? Okay, well, we have copper. I need salt water and zinc. You wouldn't see my acorns, not me. I brought some chocolate raisins if that's any help. Derek, would you listen to yourself for God's sake? I fear I have been robbed. Perhaps this is the sign I sought? Yes, this is it. I feel it in my adorably bushy tail. From now on, I shall not slave away all summer gathering nuts for the winter. I shall become a master thief and take whatever nuts I want. Thank you, mystery person who stole my nuts. You have given me purpose. Okay. Alright, so... Alright, now if we go back... So we don't want to get the dirt. What about... No, I don't... What about this one? Do I plant the seeds? To dig them a little hole. This should lower the carbon footprint of all this time travel stuff. Planted a tree. Who's the vandal now? Probably still you. Only time will tell. Now, if we go back here, there are trees. An oak forest has sprung up. I say sprung up, but it took millions of years to grow. Okay. I'm guessing we need to fix this. Hey, they're using wood from the forest I planted to repair their boat. No idea how they'll get it back to the water, though. Okay. Alright. Okay, so now we've got the rum and the rotting wood. Or the infested wood. I feel like we need these skins to fix the drum. Is everyone gone? See, somebody's been further chopping our trees. I guess it makes sense since they didn't survive to my time. Noble fellows, this woman doth be accused of celebrating merriment and mirth and Christmas as a whole. Can she not sit in her home waiting for the spring to come, so that she may be miserable and judgmental whilst being a few degrees warmer? This nogth egg of hers brings warmth, doth it? Well, if she liketh warmth so much, mayhaps she'll enjoy being set on fire. I can save you the hassle and tell you I wouldn't like that at all. She brought young misery on herself, what with her festive cheer and general not miserableness. Aye, 'tis all too much joy for me. Can she not find sustenance in sorrow, like us doth? Suffer not the person who likes Christmas to live. Greetings, travelers. You can see us? Well, these folks aren't planning to burn me because I smell of patchouli. That, atop all my festive celebrations. They've never had the festive spirit. We're too much for them. They've built this pyre, merrily I might add, from the forest that's always been over there. And here we are. Please feed my cat. House, but not one to the other. Who do I... They built a pyre. This is the same. This is the same. Here once a year ago, never existed. Okay, so I planted the seeds. What else do I do? I'll put this infested wood here, and hopefully the termites will make me a platform that I can use to trick the sun's light from in the future. Now if I go here. Termite mound. But I need to fix the torch. That's the same. So do they want the Yule log, maybe? I need to add more seasonal elements to the fire. Eggnog? Bad choices? Sort of. Gathering for drinks, which often lead to bad choices. The Darkside detective, me, wants to clarify that people can meet for coffee, hot chocolate, tea, water, sodas, and a whole range of non-alcoholic drinks, too. I think I need to add more seasonal elements. Gingerbread? Piece of a gingerbread house, which represents two things. Food, which is a staple of gatherings. It also represents that gingerbread is a poor building material. I don't think these. So we'll need a couple more items. Go back up to the room. Let's see. Alright, so back here... Ah, salty. Is this? No. Okay, so now we have salty liquid and copper. It's zinc. We get zinc. Hope Dooley is taking good care of me back there. So this is the detective's essence. Better be extra careful not to oh no. Ha! Only joking. I'd never drop this. This is our little secret, okay, corpse? Oh, okay. So we're done with that. Zinc. Maybe here? It's all just the same. Do. Oh yeah, maybe I can just use the drum on it. Cheyenne, did you bring a broken drum with you? No, you told me to leave my drum at home and focus on the sky. Besides, bringing a broken drum sounds like a pointless thing to have done. Yet there is a broken drum beside you, eh? Nah, that's not mine. It's got weird markings all over it. I only have cool eagles and wolves etched into mine. Kids today. It is not yours. Perhaps it is a gift from the bearded men who think boats go on land. It's broken, though? Not a great gift. Cheyenne, they don't know how boats work. Don't expect too much from them. Wise. Come, let us fix it for them. What do you think of these truly sick beats? Well, the drum certainly is mended. That sounds like my drum? It is my drum! And you're rocking out with it! Come, my new friends, let's jam! What's she saying, Father? I think she wants to communicate through the international language of rock. Music really is great, isn't it? Letting people express themselves and communicate regardless of language. If you love it so much, why don't you take it home and smooch it? You know, I just might. Okay. Need anything else up here? So... yeah, okay, that's blocked off. So we're done there. Dooley, where did you even get all this stuff? Another sugar detective? Oh, Dooley, I shan't. I'm developing a bit of a pudgy tum-tum. I wish I was trim and powerful like you. I keep telling you, detective, it's simple maths. Calories in, and then you multiply those calories by the square root of something else and take away whatever you burn at the gym. A little tip, I get Emily to burn stuff for me at the gym, it's more efficient. Anyway, then you do more number stuff and you'll be buff like me. Easy. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, I wonder... I'll give up on my reign of festive fear if you get me down from here. Really? Okay. Okay. Well, is there a way that we get him down? Music, a universal language, brings us together to express ourselves and celebrate what makes us the same and what makes us different. I think I need to add more seasonal elements. Okay. Toy? This rudimentary toy, symbolizing friends and family and play. Something's happening. It worked! Not again. Look, it's Christmas. I don't work on Christmas. That explains a lot, actually. Alright, Chuck. Maureen. You know one another? I thought we did. Maureen, please, not now. It was a slander piece. I bore my soul to you and you turned it into a storybook. It's considered a masterpiece. It was my life! This is awkward, but can I ask you to come with us? Why? Tell you what I told the judge. I don't know how those guns or bodies got into the trunk of my car. Do you even have a warrant? I think she's not going to come willingly. Okay. Well, I guess I need to figure out a way to get her to... do. Still need zinc. What do we do about this? Hey, kitty kitty. Don't hey kitty kitty me, I'm an Archduke of Hell. What? Oh look, you've seen weirder things. Shame about that witch. Only zinc supplier in the area. Is she now? She is. I reckon if you gave her a hand out of this situation, she'd give you a hand in return. Wait, how do you know that I need zinc? Meow? Okay, so... how can we... get... How do we get her out of the situation? Let me see. SCU, Spirit Containment Unit. Last thing you want is a random spirit loose in the halls. Oh. There we go. So now... I need you to come somewhere with me. I have a job for you. No, please, I already said I don't work today. Sorry, I really need this. Where did you get that SCU from? Have you even done an immaterial handling course? Help! Okay. So now we have festive spirit. Okay, and that's, oh my god, Thule! See? I'm not here alone. It's not scary. Alright, so that's clear. Oh, maybe we... I think these people could do with a little help in appreciating the seasonal cheer. What up, witches? I'm here to slather you in festive cheer. I will say, though, before we light the pyre, that I did like the smell of her nog. Aye, and her singing was most careless. If we're being frank, it did lift up an otherwise dreary timeth of yearth. Yes, mayhaps we were too hasty in our fervor to burn this woman. Let us, instead, release her, and drink deeply of her nogtheg. Aye, we shall danceth, and singeth, and argue about politics instead. Thank you, traveler. How can I repay your help here this day? Or I'd find zinc. Nope, sorry. Oh. But find me again and I'll have what you need. Oh? Come, mayhaps we can stick the leaves back atop timber thus, and name it a festive tree. Aye, much merriment shall be had as we watch yon trees slowly die in our homes. Okay. Find me again. We leave. Hopies. You know what? I don't want to think about it. Well, this is cheerier. See, they live in a real house now. Exactly. You and they are welcome. You didn't help. My tale of morality kept you on the straight and narrow. If it wasn't for me, you'd have been back here, licking their chimney in a sugar rage. Welcome. I've been expecting you. How are you still alive? It's easier than you might think. The secret is not dying. I have your zinc, which, for anyone wondering why I'd have some, is a cofactor for enzymes involved in alcohol production, and also plays a role in extracellular activity. That's very specific. Did you look it up on Wikipedia? I don't know what that means. This is 100 years before computers. Oh. Well, thanks. I have everything I need. I just pop these two metals into the salt water, hook them up with cables I happen to already have on me to keep the puzzle from dragging on, and hey presto, we have a makeshift battery. Witch's brew, you'd be cursed not to have some. What will we do with all this time off my employer has given me? Oh, I know. Could you, me, and my normal amount of bones go sledding? Sledging? Sleighing, maybe? I'm a poor and don't know these kinds of words. However it's spelled, let's go. Aw, look at its little hat! It still has a knife, but it's less menacing now that it has a fun hat on. Hey. Bit clunky, but we have light. Stay away from the light! Haha, bit of death humor for you there. Please don't stay away from the light, I don't want to have to hunt you down. Just have to climb up here and get the angle right. This should do it. It has happened, Yule! Oh, I do hope you can see this from wherever us cave people believe the dead go. I can see it, Boggo. I can! It brings ghost tears to my ghost eyes. Come, creepy robed man. You can take me to the afterlife now. This life has given me all I seek from it. We can go through now. Finally! I was starting to sober up there for a moment. We made it to the back office! Looks like a bomb hit this place. Oppenheimer was here with his nuclear daiquiris earlier. Honestly, if I wasn't dead, they'd have killed me. Calendar has one date on it, which reads now. Is this the ghost of a tree? Hey, that took me minutes to get right. It's empty. We don't need water, but it really sells the humdrum of the office. Who's this glowing chap, then? Pleased to meet you, sir. This is where the bad souls go. Really? Drugs. Q is only getting bigger. Perhaps if there was a memo, people would have stopped dying for a spell? Not sleeping off the party, you know? It passed out from overexposure to admin long before things kicked off. I slept through all that ruckus? Enough paperwork and you could sleep through the literal end of the world. Now to open this and see if I can update the number. Looks like each number is made up from 3 segments. Just need to find the right combination to move the display onto the number 320. There we go. That should be the display updated. Display is moved forward. The next ghost in line can be processed. After the holidays, you mean? After the... Oh. It looks like things largely worked out for old Chuck. Unless... You won't tell anyone, will you? About my screw-up. Maybe we can strike a deal? I hope you don't mind the extra mouths to feed. They had nowhere else to go. When you brought all these guests home, I wasn't sure we'd have enough food for everyone. Thankfully, this house was built on an old abattoir, so there are enough turkey ghosts to go around. Detective, I can't thank you enough. It's not exactly what you wanted, but it's... something? Kinda live forever, Detective. Being able to come back for the holidays to see my Gary and Gerwian means the world to me. Anyway, I best go spend what time I have with them before the office opens and I'm moved on. Have a good one. There's one thing I don't understand. Why didn't you just get the missing ticket from Gary and just give it to somebody who wanted to go home? You know, instead of going on this elaborate journey to fix a not broken machine. Guys? I'm not answering. Eat up, everyone! Ugh, alright. Done. 8. Let me take a quick break. I'm gonna refill my water, and then we will start, chapter 8. Okay. Oh, hey Gerald. Man, I don't know. That sucks. Yeah, like the other day, I didn't get a notification for your stream. So I'm not sure what's up with Twitch. Alright. 8. One flew into the cuckoo's nest. Buzz hasn't come home from his day in the park. That's true. Maybe it was. This was Buzz's last known whereabouts? Yeah, he came to the Botanic Gardens before dinner and hasn't been heard from since. This large buzz-shaped stain on the wall suggests he was here, alright. Gotta find out what happened. Hope we find him, Detective. We will, Dooley. Because Patricia refuses to put dinner on the table until he's found. Looks like he was graffitiing the wall when the can exploded. Told him not to buy cheap supplies. And also not to spray buildings, which, from your expression, I am guessing is illegal? Can of Buzz's exploded blue paint. Can of somebody's exploded blue paint. Dooley, do you want me to find Buzz or not? My client pleads Mambo number 5. You mean the 5th? Like the 5th Amendment? I'm pretty sure Lou got it right first time with this song. The Botanic House, located in the aptly named Botanic Gardens, the last known location of Buzz. Hope he didn't get aboard. I heard this place hit an iceberg 100 years ago and everyone drowned. This is no place for you, young man. I'm shocked we haven't used that pun before. No time to rest, Detective. Venus Human Trap is responsible for 11 deaths a year in these gardens. Dooley, maybe take a step back. Power seems to be out. The automatic doors aren't working. Okay, let's go this way. Don't look at those flowers. They're actually squirrels in witness protection. It's too dark to make out much. All I can see is something firing blue sparks. The roof, I can't reach it. Can't go further right. Let's go this way. Whoops. I was trying to look at the sign. I guess you can't. You need this? What? That's evidence from a crime scene. Crime scene, you can't just take it. I was gonna bring it to the lab for analysis. Oh yeah, great. Saves me the paperwork. Yep. Yep. Hands off. I need to check these cans for DNA samples. My DNA and not fingerprints. I can't taste fingerprints. I don't have a kit. It says no taking bunting. If you weren't an officer of the law, like me, I'd put you in plant prison for that. That's not a real thing. Yeah? Keep giving me trouble and we'll see. Pathus Spookius. Ah, fellow officers. No need to worry. I have this crime scene locked down. Crime scene? Some crooks have littered the park. Probably a birthday, engagement, or celebrating of their first sacrifice. Either way, they didn't tidy up after themselves. Once I get them, I'm coming down on them. Hard. You must really like your work. Almost too much. Fellow officers? Yes. You're police and I'm a park ranger. Pretty much the same thing. Guess we're similar, at least here in the park. If anything, in the park I outrank you. Here, I'm judge, jury, and executioner. Executioner? Surely that's not right. Want to push me and find out? How long have you served? I was destined for this work. Used to be a hall monitor in school. Had a few complaints filed against me that resulted in the cops, military, and a few rough gangs rejecting me. But then this came up. They needed feet on the ground, so they didn't even want to see my resume, references, or past records. I got into the cops under similarly loose conditions. Goodbye. 10-4. Can't get by until I'm done with this crime scene. Okay. Let's try this way. That looks like Buzz's cap. That's because it is. It's out of reach, but at least we're on the right track. I can climb up if you want, then leap deftly across to the tree and climb up? Yes, but and I think you know this, I cannot. I did know that, yes. We need to find another way. Is another way going to involve looking after your health more? Not if I can find some magic beans or a truck to drive into this building, it's not. FAO police. These flowers are not covering a dead body. Please stop digging them. This tree seems to rise as far as the roof. If only we had a way to get up into it. Okay, that's back to the trail. Did get it up there, there's no anchor to keep it. We tied this around his neck. That's pretty grim. Let's tie around his feet instead. Now we have a still fairly unpleasant grapple. This should let us climb into the tree and then onto the roof. Have you seen a kid come by here? God damn it, Moon, this is no time to mess around. Sorry. I'm hangry and it got the better of me. We're not done, you and I, Moon. Help! Ah, a Smurf! Kill it! Julie, that's Buzz. Should we at least give it a mild beating to be sure? Torch. Presume you were using this to light your nighttime graffiti? I, was using it to help guide old ladies across the road? Don't lie to me, we caught you blue-handed. Ugh. Maybe I will go start a new life with this bird. At least they can't make puns. What is it? The size, the blue glow, the electrical hum? I think it's a thunderbird. A dodo. Reckon it's a dodo. What happened here then? I was minding my own business, just innocently spraying some stuff onto a wall when one of my cans exploded. I think the bang scared the mama bird and she knocked her egg out of the nest. When she went down to get the egg, she saw Blue me and mistook me for her kid. I've been trapped here since. I guess if we could find her actual chick, we might be able to swap you out. Right? What were you spraying on the wall, Buzz? Something maybe not 100% supportive of cops? Thought so. So yeah, might. Let's detach this ladder for an easier way up and down. Okay. Is this on the Dirk vent? See what's down here. Here, let me. I have it. Come on, you always get to use things on other things. I want to go. Julie, this is serious police business. Let go. I just want to flick the switch. Your noodle arms can't keep the torch from me for... Whoops. Whoops. That wasn't my fault. You should have known better than to give it to me. Well, at least it's on and lighting some of the vent. Let's check it out. The vent leads to an underground room. Turns out the blue sparking thing is the missing baby bird. How are we gonna get there? No questions? Whatever you are about to say, I'm gonna have questions. Okay, you get one question. Deal? Deal. I know a guy with a rocket launcher. We can blast our way in. A rocket launcher? I have too many questions. You get one. Ugh, which to go with? Okay. I have to know why. Why does your friend have a rocket launcher? Well, he has two hobbies, arena combat video games and high jumping. He is good at the former, bad at the latter, and had a light bulb moment. By which I mean his light bulb blew up, he jumped in shock, and naturally thought, I need a rocket launcher. That raises more questions than it answers. Well, it answers one. The one you got. Now less asking, more finding, please. Are you sure it's a no on the rocket launcher? We'd blow up the bird. We'd also get to the bird. So really it's a question of priorities. Take the spray can. Okay, so we can't go inside because the power is out. Groundskeeper left their gardening gloves. They're a bit warm, but they have life in them yet. Calm down, Pixar. They're gloves. They've never had life in them. Whoops. Romero inflicted brain poisoning, making rocket jumping as a logical puzzle solution. Yeah. This is a bush. Okay, let's try this again. Ugh, but there are so many switches. It's not my job to pick which one to flip. It literally is your job. You're the city's generator operator. Are you mocking? You know what? I don't want to know. Detective, maybe you'd help with this? What do you want me to do? Just try to restore power to the Botanic Gardens. Now, you might be thinking, why are they asking me? But we're out of ideas. Maybe fresh eyes will help? Oh, sure. Reset them all. Since there's no animations, I'm just gonna say eye roll. Not good. City's power goes out, it would be a serious health and safety issue. Maybe you can try to get this machine up again, Detective. Only please don't trip anything else this time. Wait, I can get rid of these two if I can shut down the power to this city. Did you say something, Detective? No? I'm no generator expert. That is literally what you are. But I'm starting to think we should stop flicking switches. I like her. She's so powerful. Might be useful to take the end of this cable. We might want to power something up. Ooh, rose garden. Fountain is dry. I wonder why it's not spraying. Maybe it can't go while you're watching? That which we call a rose, by any other name would smell as sweet. It might smell the same, but who'd want to be gifted a bunch of Adolfs? A hefty metal bar in the shape of a crow. A crowbar, if you will. Hatch goes underground. Might take us to where we want to go, but it's jammed. Okay, so... Did you see it? See what? The beast, of course. There's an info booth at the Botanic Gardens? Oh, they're all over the city. I have a network of tunnels between them so I can give info wherever it's needed. It was hard to tunnel around the mole people, but every job has its hardships. Mole people? Sorry, you need to be at one of the underground info booths to discuss those. Network of tunnels? Is that legal? Not as illegal as ignorance. Don't say that, you'll scare Dooley. Ignorance isn't illegal. Well, it should be. Digging those tunnels was a citizen's arrest on stupidity. We don't recognize citizen arrests in Twin Lakes. Hell, we barely recognize police arrests here. What's this about a beast? Oh, you probably think I'm mad, but there are strange creatures all over Twin Lakes. Many, report, also to me, seeing a huge thing flying around the park. Fair to assume it has wings, though it's equally fair to not assume that. It's as big as it is, and could be imagined carrying a car, an elephant, or a local celebrity. They, say it shoots lightning from an appendage and lives in the grounds for their proximity to whatever it eats. Children, presumably. Do yourself a favor and stay clear. Why not try the zoological gardens, or the hanging gardens instead? Much safer. I don't think we have those? Which is why they're safer. What can you tell me about the gardens themselves? About the gardens? Oh, well, I suppose they're green? Probably some kind of water feature. Hey, Tank Commander. I'd expect there to be staff, but only, say, 2/3 of what's needed to run the place. You've never been in, have you? My #1 job is to keep people away. It would seem hypocritical to enter myself. Based on tourism income for the city, you're very good at what you do. I hope you mean goodbye as in goodbye, I am leaving these dreaded gardens now, and not goodbye, I am leaving this conversation now, you madman. One of those, yes. Botanical house, the centerpiece of the gardens. Looks more like a rite of centerpiece to me. Twin Lakes, come for the pixels, stay because you're trapped here. This doesn't seem like a great advertisement for the place. Maybe, but by the time you've read it, it's too late. So maybe now... only connect this to a power junction. Just electric stuff. A power junction. That one? Use this generator and cable to power something else if needs. Well, yes, that's what I'm trying to do. It looks so peaceful now. I don't get it. Right, that's what I'm trying to do. Only connect this to a power junction. Alright, that's the same as earlier. Suppose I can connect it to the lamp. I'm confused. I don't understand what is happening. Why is there a baseball in the car? Oh, that's from work. What case are we chasing that involves a baseball? No, real work. Blood Wolf work. Little League season. Never know when I need to throw a ball at a kid to test their reflexes. Which reminds me, we need to drive past Devon's on the way home. Baseball. Julie, can you knock that crow off the fountain for me, please? Do I win a prize if I hit it? I can say ting 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 in a jazzy manner? Sold! Ting ting ting! It was everything I hoped for. Let's get this open. I'm pretty sure the sewer shouldn't be flooded like this. Why is the water level so high? Careful, if you get too near that, it'll take 30% of your earnings. This seems to be the power access for the fountain above. Power the fountain with the generator above, we should be able to drain this area. Okay. Worked! Let's get down off this ladder. Oh, we're hanging off a ladder? I hadn't even noticed. Big guns! That looks to be where the fountain gets its water from. Sewer water. Still think they smell sweet? It's only okay. Right, let's see what's behind door number 1. There only is one door? Looks like the bird fell into the water treatment plant and shorted everything. At least now that we've drained the water, we've broken the connection between the vat and the generator. Our torch! Lucky it landed where it did, letting us see this little chirper. It's what I planned, alright. When you accidentally dropped it? When I accidentally dropped it, yes. Let's see. Okay, there's a reset button. Let's try it. Seems to have worked. Everything in the gardens should be working again. Seem to run up to the botanic house. Missing bird. We need to get her out of there, but without some kind of protection, I'll be zapped. The bird, it doesn't wear humans. Unlike me, a fully human boy. But you said that makes me suspicious. I just put... Oh, I need to fix them. Okay. Let's go back up. So now we should be able to go inside. The power back up, these doors are working again. Let's check it out. We shut the place down? Why? Hothouse full of pots. I think I remember half overhearing the chief mention something about this. Finally, a bathroom. Julie, no. I've been holding it for so long. Pair of old wellies. These would be good for keeping my feet dry. What about my feet? I guess we could wear one each and hop? As a kid, I used to climb in these and pretend to be a little droid. Stinky, stinky droid. To the right. Ghost of Charles Dickens resides in this plant. Well, I know that's not true. Detective, it's on the plaque. Of course it's true. Feisty looking plant whose veins look like little lightning strikes. Duct tape covering a crack of some sort. I could use this. I have to take it off gently. Each of these flowers is a secret somebody whispered into a tree once. If you eat them, you'll know. These trees must be mislabeled. A lazy dev word. Oh, nice. Got an achievement. Fix these with the duct tape. Yes. A lot of duct tape. Sorry. Clicked through that too fast. Okay, so now I think we can go back down here. Hopefully get the bird. He should stop me getting shocked. I think I should insulate my feet too to stop me being the meat in a bird-to-ground circuit sandwich. These should insulate my feet and stop a circuit forming between me and the ground. Okay, I think I'm insulated enough to grab that bird now. Fish for bird. Hey! Now, we go back up. Here. Here you go, Mama Bird. She doesn't seem to want her baby back. That baby is less blue than her other chick, me. Maybe the baby is run down after being in the water? Could be it. Let's look for some food we can use to recharge its batteries. Okay. Food, huh? Food. Oh, maybe those flowers? Excuse me, we need to find some plants that would, hypothetically, give a Thunderbird energy. Strange hypothetical? Does it have anything to do with the actual real Thunderbird that roosts here each year? Anyway, normally I'd say the leaves from the Makotis petola is what you want. That's why they come here, to recharge. We have the largest collection in North America. No idea why. But it's just as well you're talking hypotheticals, because some crook has snuck in here and removed my load-bearing tape. I'm sure they didn't mean any harm by it. What has intention got to do with it? They've let bugs in and they're rapidly eating my plants. It'd take me ages to debug the place. We could lend a hand? Good idea. You take these shears and remove any part crawling with bugs. That'll free me up to dust for fingerprints. I got me a kit after you suggested it. Thanks. Oh. Okay, let's remove those bugs and get ourselves some bird food. This plant really is swarming with creepy crawlies, isn't it? Let's use some string to help us protect the flowers. Oh, it's one of these. How to adjust those lines so the bugs and flowers are separated. Julie, I need you to keep track of how much of the plant is infested and how much is safe. Oh, paying attention. Strong suite. Super. Once the area the flowers are safe in is greater than the area the bugs cover, chop off the infested leaves. Saving the plant and getting food for our little hungry friend and a few mighty chops. Done. We've removed the bugs and left most of the plant. These leaves should be enough for the bird. Okay, chow down, little lady. This should restore you to full bird power. Look at her go. As if her near-death experience really left her with an appetite. Yay. So now... go back up. Mama! She's confused. She thinks she has her chick. If we want to swap this bird for Buzz, we need to disguise it to look like him. Okay, let's try this again. It's working! Quick, Dooley, pull Buzz out while she's distracted. But he's covered in bird poop. Please. Fine, fine. Oh yes, the squirrel tape. Oh. Let's get out of here before it changes its mind. Yes, finally. We need to get back to our case. Julie, the case was to find Buzz. Well, that's you home. You better get inside and wash yourself off, Buzz. Hold up. Buzz Aldrin Dooley, if you set so much as one blue footprint in this house... But Mom, what do you expect me to do? You're smart, boys. Why don't you combine this with the tap out in the backyard? Alright. One more. Other stories from the world of Darkside. Okay, team. Spoken to whoever's in charge, and they say it's gonna be another few minutes before the Empire will be ready to run the pre-match safety checks. So I guess sit tight and don't get us in any kind of mischief? Can't believe I'm being made to stand. I'm gonna eat your families off my bat for the pre-game checks. The Empire won't let you play with something like that. Have we considered threatening to eat his family if he tries to stop me? I might take this and look for a replacement. Shredded paperwork. All I can make out are the words environmental, impact, and dam. Seems pretty damning. Dumpster is filled with construction materials and fish sticks. What use do fish have for sticks? Fire doesn't work underwater. Can't hear it fully from here, but I think somebody's singing on the other side. Singing? It should be wailing in terror. Forget standing around. Let's go find who's singing and put the fear of Emily into them. A carrion bird. It's here to feast off the dead from our epic battle with the sea hags. I want to get over the wheeze if it's to be a harbinger of death and destruction, though. Devin? Yep. Why are you jumping so much? You don't think saving some of that energy for the game would be a good idea? That's a good idea! Okay, glad we agree. Yep! That's why you're the captain. I would have tried to get him to jump higher and faster, see how long he could keep it up for. Devin? Yep? I can't help but notice that you're still jumping. Yep! I can't stop! The singing lady is making me do it. Singing lady? Yep, the singing lady in the vent. This lady's making me jump. What? I'm the only lady who gets to tell you what to do. Well, my mom, too. Sorry, did I include your mom in my list? No, because and I want to be clear about this, I am the only lady, your mom included, who gets to tell you what to do. Forget standing around. Let's go find who's song bullying Devin and give them something to sing about. It's trash cans as far as the eye can see. It's that one half bin. Look at them there. Twin Lakes' most juvenile delinquents, paying off their community service by playing ball. System is broken, but at least it's broken in our favor for a change. It is weird that we're surrounded by rubbish. Depends on your perspective. If you were a rat, it wouldn't be that weird. Guess it wouldn't hurt to look around a little. Woo! Let's burn the place to the ground! That is number one on the list of things we're not gonna do. Number one on my list is to burn your way more boring list. I can't wait for the game to begin and for this board to show an appropriate type and amount of score points for however this game works. Marv, why are you still wearing your headset? I'm recording commentary for the game. Our game is going to be on the radio? What? No, I'm recording it for me. My archives. I like to record everything that happens. At night, I get myself to sleep by listening to the city's darkest secrets. Talk to me, kid. What are the odds like? I feel pretty good about this one, Pop. They have all the training and a stadium and a full team who know the rules, but I have a nail in my bat. Okay, interesting. Is there anyone here taking bets? I don't know, Pop, but it's a friendly kids game, so I assume so. And on a scale of won't mind at all to you'd better watch your back, old man, where would you stand if I bet against you? I think I'd be between motivated to win and you had better hope we win. That's my girl. Now go show Daddy that he's backed the wrong horse. When you said Little League, I thought you meant model railways. This is all bigger and boringer than a little railway village. You should have stayed home and gone through your things for anything flammable. Will there be a lot of running in this game, Devin? Do you have your inhaler? Do you have mine? The one I wrestled off that crow earlier? Jack, please. Never have too many inhalers, Barbara. Not if you're running for your life. Why else would the lad be running? Oh, this is exciting! Nice to see him getting into blood sports. So this game, it's like Angry Cricket, is that it? More or less, Uncle. Angry Cricket for kids. How many days does it run for? Only a few hours, actually. What's even the point, then? So, my little army is the team captain? It was a straw poll. I lost. I don't mind, the ship wasn't gonna sink itself, you know. Nonsense, this is a good thing. I read on page 9341 that you can get one of those badges for this. You read the guidebook? Did I read the book, she asks. Of course I read it. Your hobby is my hobby. Literally. I had to join a chapter to get a copy. Anyway, if you can lead a team of riffraff to victory, you get the Underdog Alpha badge. That's one step closer to being a Blood Alpha. Oh, I never thought of that. I accidentally stumbled onto some kind of path for myself? So ashamed. Detective, thanks for coming to our game. I wouldn't miss it for the world. You had nothing else to do, did you? You got me. Not a ghoul in sight. Oh. Hey, maybe for a change of pace I can ask you some questions? Sure. Let's give it a go, I guess. How come we never see your family? Wow, you're really coming in swinging hard, aren't you? See what I did there? Swinging hard, baseball, get it? You're dodging the question. Correct. Next question, please. Witnesses can be frustrating, eh? How did you get into all that spooky stuff? Funny you should ask. Our first encounter of the supernatural was at campsite, back when we were scouts. Scouts, mind you. Back before the city was hit with that dib tax that resulted in the Blood Wolves being formed. Personally, I think the tax came because the scouts wanted us out after the events of that weekend. Sometimes when I close my eyes, I can still see it. When I close my ears, I hear the screams. Anyway, that was the trip that opened my eyes to the real dangers that are out there. I haven't looked back since. How do you see behind you? I mean, I've not metaphorically looked back. And how do you metaphorically see behind you? What's up with the moon? I don't know, but I do not trust it. It's a shady boy for sure. I'd like to call it in for questioning, but it's the moon. Tidal impact alone of bringing it to the station would require a lot of paperwork. Without evidence, I doubt it would even be approved. For now, all I can do is keep an eye on it, see who it deals with. Astronauts? They're all on my list. Who goes to the moon in this economy? Thoughts on stone tape theory? Did a man on the internet ask you to ask me that? Yes. I do think places can get imbued with the psychic energy of events that happen there. That's what ghosts are and why old hospitals are creepy. I don't see why that place would need to be big, so sure, a stone or other object could work. Maybe next season we can investigate a haunted sock, possessed window pane. Bye-bye. This has been fun. Let's never do it again. This place seem a little under par to you? Like, not proper stadium quality? Nah, looks exactly like the stadium at the university. Better, if anything. Why, hi there, Sugars. Looking forward to a fun day of sports and nothing sinister happening? I am! I had Tron on loop all weekend to prepare. None of that is useful here. Oh, I don't mind, it was fun to watch. Why did you mention something sinister? You need to get your ears clean, honey. I said nothing sinister happening, see? Now isn't that a whole lot more comforting? Old cans of soda pop, crumpled up newspapers, discarded food containers. What? I've been working on my trash talk, but I'm not very good. Oh, no, that was good. That's kind of you to say. I hope your death is swift and painless. When are we taking her out? This is taking forever. Miss Wampus says after the safety checks. Umpire is taking his hecka-dudin' time, she says. We bring her out, gum up our ears, and let her rip. Then, everyone who hears her song will have to do what she tells them. I won't do what anyone tells me. Emily, shh. Huh? Oh. Hey, what are you lot doing back here? You better not be listening to things you don't want to hear. That's how people get cursed. We're looking for the toilets. Too busy holding it in to hear anything. You better be telling the truth. I don't lie. Some people say I'm incapable of lying, but I don't know, because I've just never tried, because lying is wrong, and if you lie, Satin comes and gives you stinky feet. Okay, I'm gonna go wait over here to keep an eye on things that aren't this lot. A lot of pipes for a place that has no reason to need that many pipes. Staff locker rooms? The, team staff. They're English for players. You know how they say stuff weird in that country, like scone instead of scone, or potato instead of ground flesh? Or trash? Stadium is almost as messy as my bedroom. That doesn't look like a batting helmet. Hey, there's no toilet in there. My room is off limits. It's a no snooping zone. You have snoops written all over you. Hey, no we don't. The little guy has a magnifying glass in his pocket and a badge on his shirt that says Top Snooper. Yes, I do. Man. Flammable and inflammable meaning the same thing as my yin and yang. Industrial storage room. Really? What are you doing back here? I lost my bat and I can't find it, and if I don't have a bat I can't pass safety checks and then I can't play. Thought maybe it was in here somehow, but it's not, and I don't know what to do. No ball games. No ball games down here. Ball games are for the ball game area. Upstairs. Got my eye on you. And this eye of Newt. And also a scrying spell, so watch yourself. Looks like somebody's doctored the room name. I'm more of a second aid girl myself. There is no second aid? Precisely. Just says John From on it. Oh, we shouldn't touch that. It's not for us. No need to go in there. It's in there. Sign says Sluice. No, Emily. The other sign says no, it's not, so it's not the Sluice. Anything but the Sluice. Little man gets it. Alright. Let's go back this way. Can't go in either of the rooms yet. Let's go to the right. Oh, the gremlins. Hush up, lads. You have to save your energy for when the game begins so you can scream at the children. I like to come to these things to see normal children playing normal children games. Art Gearwian is off at accountancy camp. He's just acting out. There's been a lot of change for him recently. I predict he'll be smashing in mailboxes in no time. Fierce reassuring, thanks, love. Spent my entire career chasing down the hook killer, and then we met on a website for retired baseball fans with too much time. How's that for a tale? There are 3 police officer law people here today if you want me to get one so that they can do an arrest on him. Son, I said it was a site for retired people. Retired. That's all in the past. The system works. Back when I played, I was the king of the hook foul and the slice foul. Get it? They're old baseball terms, but also linked to my hook shtick. Good, eh? Yeah, but we don't know anything about the game, so it's kind of wasted on us. Me either. I had to use Wikipedia to work out that joke. Seems like you could have used that time to learn about the game itself, then come up with a better joke. Maybe, but nobody's gonna read this. They only play for Dooley's dialogue anyway. Sucks. Under this hat and coat, I'm a digital thirst trap. Please, you're talking to children. I'd be thirsty if I was wearing all that stuff on a nice day like this, too. And we're safe. That is also a baseball term. You've really come full circle here, eh? No, I think she was alive, because I think we could only listen to them and not, like, talk to them. Tam didn't bring a knife with him. Burn him once, shame on you. Burn him twice, shame also on you. Stop burning Tam. That is a shame. Malbot brought sticks that need whittling for post-game marshmallow melting. Guess old Tam could just hold the marshmallows in the fire using his hands. A burn-free solution. Congratulations. I hope I did the right thing bringing Billy here. He's such a nervous little guy. Don't worry, I'll throw some calls his way. That'll boost his confidence. Do that? Hey, I just want you to be happy. Anyway, what's the point in having power if you don't abuse it once a day? You're such a charmer. Aren't I? A tap, presumably to water the very recently laid AstroTurf. AstroTurf is not from space, but can survive in space. What I'm saying is that it does not need water. Yeah, suspicious. This look like it was built yesterday? No, if it was built yesterday, it would have fallen down by now. Had to be built today. I estimate it has 3 to 4 more hours before it collapses under the weight of its own suspension of disbelief. Fancy looking bike. It is fancy. It's got both speeds, forwards and back, handlebars for holding onto, a turning bit for corners, the seat is padded, and those are 2 of the most circular wheels I've ever seen. Excuse me, some water. The air around it has hints of leather, musk, peat fires, oil slicks, scotch, locker room talk, incomplete DIY, repressed feelings, barbecues, bacon, and cheap beer. Oh, that's Fragile, a cologne my dad used to use until he got a cease and desist from the company for asking how my day was one time. I got a whiff of all that about 1 screen ago. I love Blood Alpha Dooley, but I question his choice to bring a fully armed riot truck as our team transport. I thought it was comfy. Once we moved some guns around. Yeah, once we moved some of the guns. Oh look, when we moved the guns, we covered up somebody's bat. Might need this. Okay. So do we go... Give the bat to Billy. Tickets! Get your tickets! Hey kid, you got yourself a ticket? You ain't gonna want to miss this. We're playing, we don't need tickets. Everyone needs a ticket. How else am I gonna make money if users getting in ticket free? My rehab scheme says I gots to make money legit or I go back in the slammer. Those nice hags offered me what they called a very real job with no strings attached or hidden agendas. So many red flags there. No, because they said no red flags here. Oh, big tasty. Okay, I guess maybe we can go give that kid his bat. Sure, we can give the kid his bat back. But then he might stop crying. It's such sweet music to our ears. Not quite what I was thinking. We could use this micro situation to help us in our macro situation? Precisely. Here, Billy. Have this bat. Thanks. Wait, this has Emily's name tag on it. Mine has my name tag, because it's mine. Hey, mine has my name tag on it too. Twinsies! Tear the name tag from Billy's bat and put it on Emily's. Does that mean I have to play with his lame bat? Found your bat, Billy. Here you go, Billy. Thanks. Wait, what's all this carved into it about eating families? I don't remember doing that. Do I black out at night and have an evil cannibalistic side that wakes with an insatiable hunger for the long pig? Oh no. Am I in a Dr. Billy and Mr. Bosch kind of situation? This might be getting out of hand. Stringy one is on to us. We have to eat her to hide the evidence. There is no beat on those bones. Think of the indigestion. I think we might have awakened something in Billy. I don't like this. I want my mommy. My baby. What's up, Pudding Cup? Mama, I think I might be a people eater. Oh, Pudding. I was worried you might inherit your father's illness. In our defense, what were the chances? 1 in 4,973,421. My poor baby. My poor hungry baby. I could use a hug, Mummy. Preferably after you cover yourself in hot sauce. Alright, storage. He's having a bath. Better him than me. Stockpile of thick plastic ponchos for bad weather. A wrench! You can dismantle all kinds of stuff with one of these. Let's take it. Pipe wrench could be useful with all the pipes down here. Sadly, we get 1 wrench a day and we made our pick. A rat. A brown river rat, specifically. A barf river rat, more like. Rude! The label says top box. First place, well done. I think it just means it's the box on top. Top of the box podium, you mean? Box is damp. The label is washed off, but I can make out the words spare water. Hey there, little friend. What an innocent, cute bear. It's marked old towels in case of leak. Beavers, rehydrate in case of emergency. How did they dehydrate them in the first place? Well, I do not actually want to know. It says Dental Dams, wrong delivery address. Hard to see their label in the dark, but I think it says Shadows. Boo, boo. Alright, so we have a wrench now. And ponchos. Might as well get to it since that hottie went off to look after her dumb crying kid. Right, gather around you brats. Time to go and check your gear. Come on. We'll be right with you. Whatever. Shouldn't you stop us taking these? Let me think. Are they spooky matches? Nope. They're not possessed or anything? They are not. Do they whisper for you to do terrible things? None of that. Sadly. Oh, then I don't care. Yes! Swing and a miss. Okay, we have a wrench, matches, and ponchos. Can't use the wrench on the tap. Okay, let's pop a wheel off this bike. My poor beautiful friend. Sorry about this. Hey, cat! Don't you dare politicize this! Academically speaking, my dear Devon, we're not killing the bike. Just benching it, so to speak. Use the terminology of the day in hand. Sticks out tongue. Bike tire. Okay. What do we do with that? Tire. Oh, hey, we can go in here now. Oh, there's a big fish here. Excuse me? I'm not a big fish. I'm a big fish lady. Sorry, there's a big fish lady here. That's more like it. That what is dark and deep and hidden guides us. May the deep mother's ink cloud our eyes so our vision can be cleared. Also, like, she just gets me, you know? When I hear her songs of madness, it's like they're written about me and my stuff, which is, like, totally cool. This was about rising sea levels, but that's been crossed out and replaced with a note saying, visiting every underwater city, eh? There's a whole section here about cookies and morality, one of the great philosophic arguments of our day. Picture of an octopus with grinning faces on the end of each arm. Trying too hard. A sea hag charter. There's a recent addendum here. Okay, so the cookie thing was a bust. Let's kick things up a notch at the Little League game. Where the signature normally goes on these things, there's just a wet sucker print. Definitely trying too hard. Wow, this bin is deep. How deep? Goes all the way. Shut up. It can't. All the way, dudes. Never thought I'd see it. Not in this lifetime, no. Flyer stuck on the inside of the door. It's got that crinkly stiffness of paper dried after getting wet. A night of drowning and deep mother hits. She's indescribable, but that's mostly because of the resolution. It might be a monolithic monstrosity, but she has showmanship. You've heard her haunting wails in the wind. You've seen her beckon you from the water. You felt her whispering in your dreams. Now experience the thrill of her maddening aura, live, as she literally melts your brain with classic songs such as Total Eclipse of the Earth, These Hips Can't Die, and the #1 reason you don't sleep at night, Rolling in the Deep Ones, coming to an underwater city near you. I have a bad feeling I know what their game plan is here. Is it to score more points than us? That's a solid plan. East, 10th January. Rulia, March 15th. New Atlantis, March 19th. Dwarka, April 3rd. Kitej, April 19th. There's a note here too. Look what my cousin from New Atlantis sent me. She's so lucky her family moved there. The rest of the ink is bled from water exposure. A locker with some spare sea hag outfits in it. Where this is going is so clear it's almost 5 shadowing. This one has a dangerous knife in it. You mean a sweet knife? I don't know, I didn't taste it. It's sharp and I don't know where it's been. There's a fancy looking document taped up in here. Oh, that's the same one. That's the remains of one girl's pregame jitters dripping through the cracks. You're not the kids who caught me. Caught you? I ain't here by choice, child. Those little purple freaks fished me out of the water like a common fish. So undignifying. They've stuffed me in here with some song lyrics about the land full of bees. Ink is running in the water, and are making me work for them. I do not dig it. What are you? Soulful cousin to the mermaid, a rock star of the sea. I'm a siren. Why did they catch you? Sirens have powerful lungs, little lady. I can bend people's will with my songs. We used to make fishermen crash their ships into rocks or jump overboard to meet us. These purple fish snappers promised me I could go home if I sang my song here to start some kind of game. Why would they want that? Some land nerd stuff to do with people jumping in resonant frequencies. Oh, if enough people jump in sync, they could make whatever they were jumping on shake and shake until it broke itself apart. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, once that's done, I should be free to swim home. You know... That explains why this whole match is taking place on a dam. I did think it was an odd place for a game. I brought a snorkel in case I had to go after any stray balls. If they break this dam, Twin Lakes will be flooded. And then I can swim home. Exactly. What can we do to help? I just want to go home. You might not be able to tell with your limited 5 senses. This fish tank is a lot smaller than the world's oceans. So if we can help you escape, you won't sing the song? Sure. How do we know we can trust you? You probably never heard of this, but I'm part of a special group whose word is their bond. I invoke the power of a scout's honor. How do we get a fish lady out of here? When I got my pet goldfish, may he rest in peace, I took it home in a plastic bag. Deep mother save me. Hurry up, I'm due to go on any moment now. We use the ponchos? No? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, we can go in here now. A button to open the flush gate. Panel covering something or other. Certainly won't be important later. The reservoir, Cerberus, is back there, bursting to be free. Flush gate leads into the River Lathe. A runoff channel for excess water. Button to fill the sluice, I'm guessing, based on the fairly suggestive name. Okay. And this is where we got the other stuff. Yep. Dude. Whoop, excuse me. I need some water. Um. Okay. Okay. Nothing new there. You don't burn that. Doo-doo. Okay, so I've got a bike tire, Swiss Army knife, some ponchos, full of holes. What if they weren't? That's just my thinking. They're real geniuses. Thanks! I need something to fix the holes. Something to fix the hole. That's the flyer. That was the knife. It's empty. This was the charter. This is the... Huh. I don't think there was anything in here. I checked everything in here. Use the clippers on this tool to remove the spokes. Okay. Bike tire, no spokes. Okay. Perfect hoop. A hoop. Okay. You don't use this on... What do we need a hoop for? Boop, 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 boop. Hoop, hoop, hoop. same thing. Alright, so nothing new there. Doot doot. Boo 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 boo. What am I supposed to do with this tap? Presuming I need to do something with it. Do 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 do. Toop, but what am I gonna breathe? My final breaths? No thanks. Find me some agua, little mamas and little papa. Well, there's water over here at the tap. Oh. I need like a hose or something. Right? Won't let me push the buttons. Checked all of these, right? And take the pipe wrench. Not yet. I feel like I need to light something on fire with the matches. Won't let me... Like what? Damn it. I don't... What else would I be lighting on fire? There's like so much trash around. There's no new dialogue here. Okay, that's just the same. Sense, but I'm like not sure at this point to. What am I supposed to do? I feel like this one is way harder than the other ones. What I use to fix the holes in the poncho? What? Must be missing something. Can't go right or left and can't go any farther right. Can't go anywhere else in here. I can't go farther left. Can't go left from. No. Can't go any farther left. I can't go any farther right from. So I need something apparently to patch the holes in the ponchos. Ah, if we melt the poncho edges and press them together, we can make a large bag. I told you Blood Alpha Dooley's class 101 uses for ponchos would come in handy. I am as surprised as anyone. Now if I go down. You made a bag to sneak you out in. You made me a body bag. I'll suffocate from lack of water in there. Can we fill it from the water you're in? I need this water to live? Find another way to fill it. Okay, so do we use the tap now? Boop, 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 boop. Let's fill this monstrosity up. Here, we made you a bag to get into. Neat. How do I get in? Oh. I once saw a show where a dolphin jumped through a hoop. Can you do that? That's demeaning. Is it more demeaning than being trapped in a tiny glass case and being forced to sing for your freedom? It's On par. Fine, find me a hoop to jump through. Okay, let's do this with pizzazz. Save your applause for the end, but do applaud. Yay! This isn't the roomiest of accommodations, so let's cut the chit-chat until I'm out of here, yeah? Damn it, I can hear people returning from the safety checks. If we leave now, they'll catch and stop us. Can't believe we need to dress like those jerks. Can't believe anything about this day. Can't believe it's not butter. Never change, Devin. Sorry, I'm literally about to change. I look like a sea hag. Is that not the plan? This is while we're in these utterly foolproof disguises. We should be able to slip out unnoticed. Saying it make it more true? Hoping so, yeah. Hey, how's it hanging? How's what hanging? You know, it. Excited for the game? Any secret plays or schemes you're looking forward to? I'm not talking to you, you're acting suspicious. Yeah, I wouldn't talk to me either. I am acting very suspicious. Good call. What you doing back here? It's time to go to the pitch. Why are you here? Boss lady sent me here. Funny thing that. Boss lady sent us too. That's so. In that case, you'll be able to answer a few simple sea hag questions. I like questions. Questions like? Like what is dark and deep and hidden? The deep mother. The deep mother is everything, she is all. How do we align the stars? She's visiting every underwater city, then we add Twin Lakes to that list. What is the sacred date? Today. Ah, shit. Ah. What referenced the date? Okay. Yes, Twin Lakes will be the nearest underwater city when we're done. Then she'll have to come. Since we're doing this today, I was technically correct with that answer. Yeah, but that wasn't cryptic enough, so... Anyway, I'm sorry I doubted you and your pet homunculus sisters. You carry out the leader's orders. You, too. Well, in we go. Goddess speed. Yep. Yep. Fill the chamber up so we can put our siren friend someplace a little more comfortable. Not so fast now, honeys. She's got a gun! Arms up! She didn't say that. Too late. I can't hold it. Down I go. Oh, good. Oh, no. Stay away from that. There's even a tiny peep out of her. I'll play one of these recordings that'll take you 4 out of the picture. This ain't a gun, honey. Oh. It's worse. Oh? It's a recorder. That doesn't sound worse than a gun. I've had our siren friend here record some choice phrases on here. With the push of a button, I can make you do whatever I want. Can you make us fire a bullet from our mouths? Shut your mouth. There, that's better. Anyone else want to try me? No? Good. I'm afraid I can't just let you free my siren. Promised those girls they could see the Deep Mother perform, so that's what's gonna happen. Now, you all just wait there a second while I find the voice clip that will force you to work for me. I have other worse things recorded here to play them, girl. Evilest dictaphone I've ever heard of. What not? There we go. Whew. Well done! Can talk again! Did it work? It did! I did not like that one bit. A recorder. We might need to show this to Blood Alpha Dooley. It's out cold. Should we push her in the water? Dispose of her body. We don't need to get rid of her body. She's out cold and alive. That second problem would also be fixed by pushing her in. I think the bag got caught in the system and popped off some cogs. Running backwards now. Yeah, we'll need to reverse the system if we want this to work. Can I move the... Okay, hold on. Reset. So these are both turning this way, and they're linked. Yeah, I can take one off. Okay, there we go. Hey, here goes nothing. Safe home. Well, that's that done. We should get back to the game. Where are those kids? Sorry, Blood Alpha Coach Dooley. We got caught up in some fishy business. What is that? Is that code? Should I know what that means? It doesn't matter what it means, you baby puke-wearing gombo. These three didn't make safety checks, so they're disqualified. You don't have enough players, so you forfeit, you blood turds. Ugh, freaked myself out with that one. Aw, shucks, gang. I should have done a better job of not letting you roam freely about the place. This is on me. Okay, let's see what our options are here. Seem to be a few recording. Let it slide. I guess I could let it slide this one time. Like, for that kid's mom whose name I already forgot or something. Yes! We're back in the game, baby! I mean, whatever. Stupid game. Don't even care, etc. Woohoo! Billy, can I get my bat back? Wait, no. Now that I see you've covered it in barbecue sauce and you're chewing it, I think I'm good. Everyone, play ball! Ba-ba-boom. Literally hate to say it, but the Blood Wolves win. We did it! Good job, team. You know what this means? I guess a promise is a promise. Aww. Here you go, kids. As promised, if you win, we go to the aquarium. This is the best. I can name every creature in here. Blowfish, the sea snake, the octopus. Oh, hey! That siren? Oh. Hi, guys. I think I took a wrong turn. You, kids want to explain this? No? Was there a part 2? Now then, son, you seem to have found yourself in a spot of bother, so as to speak. I'm innocent! Innocent, I tells ya! Your routine objection has been duly noted. Thanks. Best to get formalities out of the way. Get right down to business. State's designated observer. Man, I want to speak to my lawyer. Your lawyer has been found and consumed. As per Police Policy 4, subsection also 4. Give it up, son. Instead of speaking with your lawyer, why don't you admit your wrongdoings, eh, son? That seems like a trap. Prey is a wily one. Chases on. Eh? I need to figure out more to ask him. Back to the drawing board. It happens to be a table that we do not under any circumstances draw on. See that we does be having an old table full of evidence before us. I'm gonna roll up our knees and dive in. See if we can be linking this perpetrator to the crimes. Let's drag this lot around, see if we can't connect it all, and maybe inform ourselves as to what questions that we can bring back to grill the perp with. 1 bag of powdered washing detergent. Highly illegal stuff. People should stay dirty as God intended. Complete set of finger, toe, and tail prints. Shady mastermind taking over crime in the city of Lone Lakes. As things stand, we have very little to go on other than that they exist, and I do not like them. File on the newly acquired suspect. Him what does be sitting across from us at this very table. One unfortunately named Cletus Crook, known as Crook Cleet. Did any wonder that he ended up in prison? Series of crimes that do seem to be both escalating and unsolved in their nature. It is that I am not mistaken, and I is not. These here fingerprints belong to your fingers. Never met him before. What, your fingerprints? Yeah. Don't know nothing about him, mate. Total strangers. Maybe we can convince him to trade us the person in charge for his own skin? Oldest trick in the book. Might not fall for that. Hey, you're not meant to listen to these bits. That's cheating. Sorry. That was rude of me. Question the perp about that, oh yeah. There has to be more here we can use for the break-in of this perp. All the unsolved crimes have one thing in common. That they are unsolved? Two things in common. They remain unsolved and that they revolve, predominantly, around the illegal and thus criminal act of selling washing powder. We need to know when the act begins and when the interval is, so we can nab them without spoiling the show. Question the perp about that, oh yes. There has to be more here we can use for the break-in of this perp. Well now, what have we got here? Like your dirty mitts are all over this bag of detergent. Should come clean. I say that entirely unaware of the wordplay between the substance and the police slang. Why the footnote? Waste your breath, son. Now he has something to press him on when we return to the questioning. That should be enough questions to break this perpo traitor. Let us commence with the grilling. Have your fingerprints on the powder. Son, we is not after you. We want to let you go. Small crime is good for a city, keeps the police force busy. If we're not busy, how do I pay my mortgage, eh? Get another job? Primal City sounds good to me. If I wasn't a crook, I'd pay taxes for that. Enough of your cheek. We want the top dog, the head honcho, the leader. The gang? You lead us to them and we let you go. What's in it for me? Is you not listening, son? You get to let go. You get let go, free of Scott. Oh yeah, you did say that. Well look, you didn't hear it from me, but they operate out of the docks. So obvious for a smuggling ring that I question our skills having not checked there. What? Sent you there last month, McScream. But I question your ability to read a man's character. That is on me, yes. You the shady figure here? I wish. I'm a nobody. Bottom. Feeder. Sorry, I meant a bottom feeder. If I was them, I'd not be here for one. Who is it then? Who is the mysterious man? None of us know who it is, just that they're in the New Dawn. The New Dawn? Some shady individual has slipped into power what where a vacuum had been left by the proper and lawful arresting of the previous Dawn, on account of his tri-dimensional body hopping? Sums it up, yes. Well now, we can't be having that. When's the next deal set for? Even if I told you, you'd be too late to stop it. So, it's happening now then? Oh bugger. So the New Dawn is selling illegal washing powder at the docks right bloomin' now? Get your feet, McScream, we've a case to blow wide open. Blow wide open? Then clean up the pieces into a case with a lid so we can close it. Be brief. My trousers are staying on, Chief, non-negotiable. We have a lead, let's go. Floob, floob, floob. If we wait for backup, we could miss him. There's no time. Lou? He's on permanent desk duty for being too darn bloodthirsty. No, we're on this one alone. And once more, let us ride into the gates of hell. And if it's not too inconvenient, I would like to not ride back out. Lou, I've told you before, safe search only. Lube. You watch that language in my station, young entity. Number one criminal after the Dawn. That would make him your number two. He will be caught, Chief. He cannot run forever. Not from us, his family, or the interdimensional hounds I set on him. I comment on your lack of ands. It was meant to sound good as we exited, like a catchphrase. Okay. The Photomoto. Oh, I don't like that. Well now, what do we have here? Got the stuff? Fresh from the laundry, if you'll forgive the pun. Lowest form of humor, the pun. To each their own. Go ahead, try it. Regina? Dress. Got the stain right out. The good stuff, boss. Nice. Take the lot. Here's the money. Now's the time to act or we lose them all. Set of power controls for the crane it finds itself attached to. The conveniently reachable keys. Take control of these, controls. Press this here release button. The Polizia! Run! Huh, run, yeah. Grab the bag! Huh, grab, yeah. I went inside that warehouse. You'd arrest the warehouse for aiding and abetting? Mad? Last thing we need is a bunch of warehouses riding across the city. Loading crane, common for the area, what with it being a docks. First and foremost, dealing with the loading and unloading of typically legal wares. We're going in. Steel yourself, man. Sorry. Tried, but I remain pitiful flesh, bone, and plasma. Sign says, cardboard replica of a box, do not use. Painter of limbs and other assorted body parts. Build your dream sidekick later, Chief. The Dawn is getting away. Seems to be full of broken dreams. They have to be stored somewhere, I guess. Mechanical harm seems to be plucking objet d'art from that there container. There he is! The end of the line, Copper. Nice meeting you. I'm sure our paths will cross again. Blast it! He's only gone and started casting magic. It's serious enough into smuggling detergent, but still. How are we gonna get past this contraption? Barrel, it's out for blood. I volunteer. Tear me asunder, you mechanical tease. Stand down, that's an order. There has to be something else around here we can offer it. What we ear then? See no ears. We have to like match up the what am I doing here? Hold on, give me a second. I will, take a quick break. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and I will be back shortly. Okay. Oh, I just take them. I have to double click. I see. It's 2 arms. I think that's everything then? Together, and what do you got? Bibbidi bobbidi boo? No, a mannequin. Clearly it's a mannequin. We has a whole mannequin to feed this creature now, and it goes. Lucky mannequin. I'd still like to come back later and seduce this saucy grappler myself. Let's get after them then. Bye, mannequin. Looks like we got through that portal in the nick of time. You're persistent, I'll give you that. Slim, stop them. Huh, stop. Yeah. Boy, that's dangerous. A wriggly parent trying to entertain its wrigglier child. Only if she were faced the other way, she might knock back one of them coconuts back at Slim. A washed up bottle with a message inside. No message. A mistake. A washed up bottle with a tiny drunk man inside. Well, feller doesn't seem that interested in ball. Looks fidgety like he wants to dance. Palm tree. A low-handing joke. How then did you go about getting yourself stuck inside this bottle? I'm a bartender. I fell in while making a nice refreshing cocktail for somebody. Oh, we can go left. A tiki bar. Only bars I like are ones which have been shut down for disturbing the peace. Old barrel. Is it full of monkeys or laughs? Seems to be full of dead stuff what washed up on the beach. Oh, so full of laughs then. My mouths are so dry as this sand I've been eating. Boy, keep your disgustingly fingered hands to yourself. That's our radio and you cannot have it. Yeah, go listen to Sting elsewhere. Sweating out of orifices I didn't even know I had. This heat is too much for me. I would give anything, literally anything, for a nice scream colada. Ew. Can you help me make a drink? Nah, I'm too drunk. You can help me, maybe. Right then, how does one do this? Very easy. Great, what's first? I don't really remember. Let's just take it step by step. You ask me for the first instruction when you're ready. Hopefully by then I'll have remembered. Okay, what's first? Do you want to spray the walnuts? Then, like this officer, you beat up something just because it's a little fruity. Pineapple? Next. Bit above your pay grade, but you need to condemn some alcohol. Judge. Now what? Need to get cold and handsy next. Sound like my ex-wife. Note that the H in hex is not an inflection of the speech. I'm pretty sure the woman put a curse on me. Let's see. Caress the ice? Are we nearly done? I think that's all the ingredients. Put that all into a container and mix it up. Can't be much left. Last step, but an important one. Make it fancy and waterproof. Once that's done, you're done. To go then. That's a scream of colada. You take what you need and leave me here with the rest. I'm starting to sober up and can't face that hangover. Would this do to cold your collective non-human parts? Give it here! If I wasn't toxic, I'd kiss you with all of my mouths. Now then, how's about you give us that radio of yours, huh? Anything for a man in uniform. Assuming that uniform is a cold drink serving one. See if this won't lure him and his violently flailing parent to where we want him. Now then, let's see what happens when we try to go through that portal. Here goes nothing. Hit me if you can, Slim. Oh, hit. Yeah. Ugh. Gotcha. Should search Slim first. He might have some clue to the Don's identity on him. Let's check his pockets for clues. Let me know if you find any lint. All this hovering after them really works up an appetite. Idiot's Guide to the Occult, a cheat sheet. Let's go. Ugh, so thirsty. We just about made it. I think I lost a toe there. Fixing the roads is our highest priority. Fixing the roads is our highest priority. Lowering taxes is our highest priority. Lowering taxes is our highest priority. Job stability is our highest priority. Job stability is our highest priority. Affordable housing is our highest priority. Affordable housing is our highest priority. It's like that contraption got itself back up and running and started to pump out old men. Well-groomed man with steely jaws and trustworthy smiles. Exactly the kind of person who shouldn't be trusted. Them again. Fat's put an end to this. Sure thing, boss. I'll put more holes in them than a Michael Bay movie. An oak stick. I'll take one of those. Okay. Long enough to reach. We's gonna pull off these two men. Don't say it, using these here canes. How perfectly vaudevillian of us. Ah! This is where those politicians are being sent. That goes a long way to explaining why the bright side is such a mess. Aye, not what we're investigating now, though. So they carry on making things worse for another day. Wonder if these instructions can let us work that there gate. Try that again, shall we? Love Shack. Mayor's house. Guess we see where this goes then. I feel like you're focusing on the wrong part of this story. The wrong part? You let that Mothman fly away with the Rosetta Stone. But I managed to save the ice cream it dropped. And your pants? Oh, I lost those days ago with the races. Wait, then why are we here? Look, visitors! Chief, what are you doing here? No time to explain, as you were, gentlemen. That got us nowhere. It says City Hall. Check. Turned it off. Okay. Climbing on the backs of politicians to further our own goals seems very thematic. You're nicked, son. How did you get up here? Is Ace to get away? The Don dropped his bag of money. We'll come back for it once we have the Don cuffed. Okay. Yeah, but where do we go now? I'm confused. I can't go right. Oh, up. Okay, sorry. I didn't see the ladder there. We have you now, Dawn. Trapped. No place to go. Doomed to a life in prison. Show yourself. You fools! It is me! What, nothing? Are we meant to know who you are? Wait, you're not the cops who trapped me here. You look like them, but you're their doubles. You mean McQueen and Dooley? Those meddling idiots. I'd be rich now if they hadn't interfered. But I am resourceful. I found the Don's men after he was arrested and took over. They showed me portals, and I've been using my nanny connections in the old country to smuggle in washing powder. You two, out of everyone, had to come along. Well, I'm not going away that easily. Your wings, the beating of a bat. Not a bat, you odd little man. Better luck next time. If only we had guns. Guns kill people, McScream. That is my point. Well, that's a right letdown. Still, knows who she is now. We has arrested her accomplices, broke up her smuggling ring, and uncovered an interdimensional political scandal. Gotta focus on the bright side. Get it? Bright side? Come on, Chief. Puns aside, you deserve a meal for all those wins. Let me take you to... Going to regret saying it like this. Olive Garden. Never heard of the place. Does it have breadsticks like in the Olive Garden? Yes. Then I'm in. The Fisher King. Right, this is it. I'm writing this thesis, even if it kills me. Literally kills me. I've left my dorm so nobody annoys me. I found a nice quiet coffee shop. I've drank so much caffeine that my left hemisphere is having an outer-body experience. Sounds about right. You won't get the better of me. Not for the 12th time. Hard drive, where I keep all my incomplete college work. Wonder if Basam has sent me any mail. God, long distance is hard, but it's a lot harder when the distance crosses mortality. Some parts of the afterlife don't even have Wi-Fi, never mind high speeds. No, no games. I need to be strong. Right? I can't really hide my hacker terminal really anywhere other than the desktop. Okay, guess I start this thing by opening a non-branded word processing application. So I should start with a title. Only I had one. Oh! A distraction! How timely. A message from Bossum. Everything okay over there? I'm in the World Wide Web and everything's gone wrong. Meet me here? Wonder what he's talking about. What's this? Hello, Twin Laker. Your machine is being commandeered by the VRBTL, Very Real Bank of Twin Lakes, so we may date some mining. No need to call up and ask questions, it's all above board. Goodbye. Damn it, I've been kicked off my machine. Oh no, same! Quick, autosave! Whoa! What is going on out there? I don't know, but it seems like it's not just our machines being hijacked. This could be a case for Inspector Roxa. Or maybe it's some other non-ghost business. Either way, I should look around. Ugh, all these noises. It's too much. What the hell? Gala! Did you just wolf out? Sorry everyone. I overreacted. All those noises were overwhelming. It was like the 4th of July in here. Not great for animals or vets, either kinds. Am I right? Please consider reduced fireworks at celebrations, friends. I cannot understand a word of that. Anyone? Nope. Oh, come on, guys. I'm talking the same as you. Just my big wolf mouth makes it hard to say words doesn't mean you can't understand with some effort. Nah, can't catch a word of it, mate. He gets like this when he loses his temper. It's not even sure he's still in there. I'm not even sure he's still in there. Just a hulking, mindless beast. That hurts my feelings, Freya. Aw, he knows we're talking about him and he likes it. Good boy. This is so humiliating. Lose something important? My novel. Please tell me you had it backed up. I was in the middle of backing it up. A whopping 213 kilobytes, so I've naturally spent hours backing it onto these 27 floppy disks. I was on the last disk, too. Sorry for your loss. Come on! Damn it! I was just about to buy some shares in a thing called Google. Ah, never mind. I have enough funny glasses anyway. A shame I missed out on those Amazon shares, though. I would love to invest in a rainforest preservation company like that. A load of obsolete cables that the cafe owner is too scared to get rid of. I can help them with that. Cables, okay. Looks like Bedlam outside. Nah, Bedlam doesn't get as much sun. Plus, their buildings are falling over more. Great spot for fishing, though. What's going on here? Siren Coffee. Named such because they're dragging other coffee chains into the rocks. Campus's computer lab. Wonder if all its machines have been hit too. Need to budge this elephant if I want to test that theory. Oh hey, I've seen this accident before. I was fixing this thing after somebody put, and get this, the microchip from a cheap toy robot into it. Had to update the software and then all of a sudden the carnival's computer was taking over and this thing went wild. I've been chasing it all across town. You can hear my panting, you'd know how wrecked I am now. Frederick Singed. He used to stand around this part of the city in academic robes. It was confusing tourists, so they built a university here. Then he dressed in a cop uniform when we got a police station. He started dressing in an Undertaker suit, so they killed him and zoned a graveyard at the spot. Mind if I use these here? You planning on charging this thing up? Because I don't think I can chase it anymore. No, I'm gonna tie it up, so it can't run away again. Yeah, I mean, it's got wheels, so it's not really running, but whatever. Go for it. Just the same. Hey boy, you're a good big boy, eh? Have you no miss that I'm a highly educated man with a stable job in a hospital? Yes, it is playtime. Would you like to play? No, this is demeaning. It's Tug! It is! No, I'm not falling for this. His little tail is going. He wants to play, don't you, boy? Of course he does. And if you win, I'll give you my leftover croissant. Ah, damn it, you have me. Okay, here goes something. Urgh. Hey, this little chip is about the same size as my machine's random bit part. Note that says, "What up, losers? I'm going online to solve whatever it is that cut off my show before I got to the O-Face." Signed Detective McKing, and it has a dab of some cologne and a lipstick print of a man's lips. I'm gonna log in and see what's happening. Time to dial in. Awesome! There you are. I wasn't sure my message would get to you in time. It almost didn't. I read it just as my machine was taken over. There's a pyramid under construction here. Yeah, it's new. Wasn't here a few days ago. I think that's the data mining camp where they're digging up all the digital gold for this pyramid. No entry. What is this place? It's a pyramid, obs. I know it's a pyramid, but why does it exist? Same reason any pyramid exists. Somebody wants to feel important, and they want somebody else to pay for and build it. Must be nice to be rich. Who's building it? It's being built by thankless workers. Right, fine, who's funding it? I mean, we're hijacking machines and forcing them to do the work, so I guess they're funding it? I feel like you're being purposefully evasive. Well, yeah. I've turned my back on my peers to cozy up to and protect the elites who keep things unbalanced for the rest of us. You really are a guard. How do I get in? You? You don't get in. It's members only. What if I want to become a member? Well, you'd need to make a donation to the pyramid's construction. Then you'd be a member. You'd get a neato avatar, too. Why would I need that? I'm literally my own avatar. This one is better. Oh? How so? Yeah, it's exclusive. Right, that doesn't really sound better, just different? Anyway, it doesn't matter. I guess I need one to get in. I better find some cash. How do I get out of here? Well, you could just take off the helmet in the real world. Can I do that while in here? Yeah, just poke around at your head. It's a bit disorientating, but it'll get you home. Do I just pull this thing off and... Twin Lake Super Cop Detective McKing. Should have known from the hair. Warning. Staring at screens makes your bones green. Glad to see modern medicine hasn't caught up with TLU's computing department. A bag of clothes. There's also a post-it note with a code and the words municipal access code. Seems reckless to just leave this sitting here. It's the server that stores the World Wide Web. Covered in ice. There's a sheath of ice covering the emergency reboot disk. Should be able to use this to do a safe mode boot on my system. And, hacker voice, I'm in. Wonder if Bossum has sent me any mail. Okay, that's the same as earlier. I'd really hide my hacker terminal anywhere other than the desktop. This should start with a you can use these codes to gain access to the city emergency services, even while everything is down. Right, it says they've not actually gotten around to allocating or spending any of the emergency funds just yet. Guess I'll just take those then? Looking back on it, I had a lot of morally iffy modules at uni. Here, these are the codes to the city's emergency fund. Can that get me access? Oh yes, indeedy. Welcome to the Weary Solar Monkey Gang. Don't forget your brand new avatar. Welcome, worshippers. Server's core. This is where the ice is coming from. I could overclock it. I'd melt the ice, and then we could reboot the World Wide Web from the real world. To overclock it, we'll need to get to the BIOS, which, as computer people we know, stands for Big Inside Operational Stuff. Yep, let's go find the Big Inside Operational Stuff. Behold, see how I have combined infrastructure with decor to make a modern layer that doesn't lose its sense of style. That trait doesn't scream queen, I ask you, what does? You may lay your tithe upon the ground. Have a tithe. Anything to bring one. Awesome, do you have one? No, not on me, sorry. You come here, titheless? Why would you do that? I just wanted to know what was happening. Are you some kind of blogger? If so, take photos from my left. It is my good side. Who are you? Who am I? I am Cleopatra the Seventh, Philopator, Queen of the Nile. Reborn and digitized as a new kind of vengeful cyber ghost, Cleopatra. What's happening here? In life, I ruled a vast and mighty kingdom. I was the lover of Caesars. I inspired countless artists. I died in a dramatic and tragic manner. I was an icon for the ages. Recently, due to bureaucratic mishaps, I was able to access your World Wide Web and search my own name, only to discover that my burial place has been lost. So, before the gateway between worlds was closed, I slipped out and read a book on computer science. I have decided to build myself a new tomb, one that is known to my worshippers. Everyone else too, I guess. I always felt miffed, you know, that we stopped building pyramids for our dead rulers. So I decided to build my own. Hope that answers your questions. Right, would you maybe stop it? Only you're taking control over all our technology and it's causing some havoc, you know? You want me to stop? Stop building my magnificent tomb? Please. As I say, it's causing all kinds of chaos. Good! That will mean more publicity for my tomb. Nobody will forget it now. Well, that didn't work. No, time to go and fix this myself. Hey, no need to shout. Sorry, talking to her rubbed off on me. One more question. No, I am Cleopatra, not Cleochatra. I have a cyber tomb to construct. Be gone. McKing, are you okay? Okay? I've been trashed, random girl I've never met before. I'm stuck in this humiliating bin. Why don't you just log out and back in again? Why don't you just shut your mouth? Sorry. I get angry when people talk sci-fi to me. The only Star Wars I like is the missile defense system. Just pop off your helmet in the real world and the... You want me to pull my head off? Are you for real? No, like this. See? I've gone offline from the World Wide Web. Now I've logged back onto the World Wide Web. It's easy and you'll be free. No way, darling. Whatever witchcraft just let you pop in and out of existence, I don't want any part in it. I think this is the place that keeps viruses and spam locked away from the World Wide Web. Well, not what it looks like. I want to be in here. In here, I'm in his mind. This is where I point to my own mind, so you can see how serious I am. Inside whose mind? Special Agent Norton, the antivirus agent wandering this part of the system. How did you end up in here? In this cage or in the deep web? Either? Both? Both, actually. Ideally in order. Okay, we're LARPers, like live-action role-players. We were in a chat room, then it went down. He suggested we take this opportunity to go deep undercover. I'm not looking for the one or anything, just a quick roll in the overflow haystack if you get my meaning. So I followed him. He meant it more literally than I expected. We got nabbed by a virus scanner and here we are. Anyway, I think I lucked out. I've been tested recently, so I can only imagine what this guy is carrying that brought the virus scanner on top of us. That must be the agent the LARPers mentioned. You should not be here, Miss Pareksh. How do you know my name? It's there on your avatar, along with your address, social security number, and favorite Pokemon. You need to be careful with that information, miss. The wrong kind of people could use that to literally delete you from existence. I don't think that's possible. Want to find out, Bassam Al-Malaika of Apartment 24B, Afterlife? 023-13-4321 Classroom? I do not know. As blocking the way into the RAM. Okay. It's the same dialogue. Alright, so let's try the BIOS. The BIOS, we found it! How do we overclock it? We need to find some instructions. Where would they be stored? Wish my TV stand was this neat. It's all keys, photos, and sorry you died condolence cards. Mood lighting. Yeah, if the mood was possessed lighthouse. The hard drive. Oh no, Clippy! Hi there! You look like you're averting a citywide catastrophe. Can I help you with that? In what way? I could cheer you on, ask you unrelated questions, or just chip in with irritating questions in inopportune moments. None of that seems helpful. Oh, is it not? It helps give me a sense of purpose. Does that make it okay? Hello, my child. You look lost, adrift, disoriented. Who are you? I am the archivist, curator, chronicler. Store, categorize, log all information on the World Wide Web. Some days, as many as 2 or 3 pieces of information need to be checked, tagged, filed away. It is just as well dial-up speeds are limited, capped, finite. If data came in any faster, this World Wide Web would be a lawless place. So you have an assistant. I'm not sure I would define, describe, categorize him as an assistant. He is there, always, ever present, suffocating. I sense an opportunity, fortuity, serendipity. He's no use to me. You don't know this place. Take him with you. He can be your guide, shepherd, escort. You have my blessing, permission, downright insistence. We need to overclock the BIOS. Did you know where I could find its instruction set? I did have them, but they're gone, lost, missing now. When Cleo took over, she ordered them purged, removed, destroyed. Damn it. Is there anything we can do? In her hubris, pride, chutzpah, she only had them removed from the hard drive. She never ordered them cleansed, flushed, deleted from the RAM. Perhaps if you can find a way in there, you will find what you seek, desire, need. Dia. Goodbye, cheerio, so long for now. These 5 books contain all known facts. It is safe to say that all scientific avenues have been exhausted, depleted, drained. Which is just as well, as I am almost out of shelf space, storage, capacity. You should be quiet. Not gonna happen. Okay. Da-da-da-da. Okay. Dude. Sure you don't need anything? Nah, I'm fine. I've been in worse scrapes. At least here she takes me out for walkies twice a day. Keeps my cage clean. Same. Hey, Clippo, I have found a way you can be useful. Really? Yay! Ugh, my limbs, why are you twisting them like this? Please, no, not the lock. I'm too big. Ah! And the vault is open. You're free to go home now. Home? No way. We're gonna take out that agent. How? He defeated us before. We need guns. Yeah, that's it. Can you get us some? Ugh, yuck, no. I'm not getting you guns. If I can figure out some other way to help, I might? I don't want to overstretch myself. Let's see. So we need to get him weapons or something? I need to equip LARPers to defeat an antivirus. You have anything stored that might help with that? You need to switch him off, deactivate him, power him down. I have a picture, photograph, image of his mother. Perhaps wearing those would turn him off? Worth a try. Can I have them? No. I'd like to help, but Cleo is watching the flow of data. If I give something out but do not replace it, she will know, be aware, realize. What if I gave you something new to replace it with? That balance out? I suppose that it would. I would need to be careful in tagging it. I would hate for a person to search for one image but get something unrelated, irrelevant, inappropriate. That is not what the World Wide Web is about. Here. Did you use this? A monkey printout. I could trade, swap, exchange these masks of an old lady. They are spare copies of the Special Agent's mother. Do not ask why I have them, for I do not know, remember, want to admit to. Here you go. Here, use these to defeat the agent. What? Masks? Of an old lady? Not any old lady. The agent's mom. Go in there with them on and, I don't know, scold him or do a sexy dance or something. Psychological warfare? Did say I wanted to be in his mind. What do you think? Well, we couldn't defeat him by conventional means. As long as we keep this to ourselves. I would hate for the idea of somebody's personal data being used against them to become something that the World Wide Web was known for. Impossible. Let's strap up and go in. They're young, dumb, and free. I wish them well. You will not get past me. Mother? You've been a very naughty antivirus, and Mother's very disappointed. I, also your mother, shall now dance for you. What is happening? This is our cue to sneak by, I think. The BIOS instructions. Nice. We're one step closer to overclocking this motherboarder. If those ominous red stairs aren't a sign we're on the right track, I don't know what is. And the bad men use my protection but never pay for it. Tell Mother all about it. I can't believe that worked and my sexy dance did nothing. This is a bust. I'm logging off. I'm so glad she's gone. She kept trying to turn the World Wide Web sexy. That's not what it's for. Okay, we should be able to use this data to overclock this without tripping it. Let's do this. Aw, babe, I love your enthusiasm. Okay, babe, tell me what the good book says. Well, according to the manual, we're sending machine code instructions into a serial bus, then they are executed at once. We need to send the serial collector around to whatever energy points we want it to, collect. Finally, you need to route the serial collector back into its core dump, the flashing green place, so it can unload the energy. It says we can overclock to 150%. More than that and it'll trip out. Less than that and we've clocked or underclocked. Both useless. Okay, whoever wrote those instructions clearly knew a lot about computers and didn't just grab a few dumb terms and use them willy-nilly. Which is good, because it made me understanding this process a whole lot easier. Let's do this. Okay. It only moves one. Oh, move until blocked. Okay. So then if we do that, then it should go all the way over here, right? And then... 5. Move until blocked. Again. Okay, so 3 puts us at 150. So... Yes, okay, great. We did it! 150% energy! That should overclock the system and melt the ice. Let's go see. It's starting to heat up. Quick, let's get to the CPU. It worked! The ice is melting! Go team us! You dare to try and stop me? I will not be denied my pyramid! Instead, I shall grant you the honor only bestowed upon only the most favored of Pharaoh's servants to be buried with them. We're trapped. What will we do? There has to be a way out. I love you, but you're talking crazy talk. Do you know how hard it is to pop in a disc? Most people would go mad trying to figure that eldritch technology out. This is why we, brave digital alchemists, are always being asked to fix routers and printers by the layfolk. Why did you go and make the hot golden ghost lady angry? BRB. It worked, I'm free! Reboot disk for the World Wide Web. Time to reboot the World Wide Web using this floppy disk. It's done! No! You have reset my dynasty! All gold mining is frozen! I can no longer afford to keep you trapped! I am powerless! Well then, McKing, if you'll leave that prison, we can lock her away in it. Fine, I guess. Well, this is undignified. Come on, McKing, we should go get a ZX Spectrum to properly put her away. ZX what now? Spectrum stands for Spectrally Upgraded Mainframe. They're ghost-catching units. How else do you think it powers all those games? Nerd! Come on, let's go. Catch you later, babe. Not if I haunt you first. Finally, my chassis was starting to itch. Okay, let's go put this thing to rest. Hey, got here. What's the case? Case? You said we were racing here for fun, not work. Are you seriously not even a little out of breath? Honestly, I wasn't even running, Detective. Anyway, case? No case. All solved. The culprit was stopped and arrested by McKing. Yep, thanks. I'll take it from here. I even brought an Armstrad with me to, you know, computerize it or something. Wait, how did you get there? Change your clothes. You were just behind me. Who's this? I don't know you. Good work, McKing. This will look good for your promotion to lieutenant. As lieutenant in charge of all Twin Lakes' detectives, McCrap. Chief, you can't be serious. Sorry, McQueen. Orders from the mayor's office. Ha ha ha! I'm gonna be your boss, McLeast favorite employee of every month. Aw, man. First we missed the case and now this? And I even ran? Oh, there we go. All complete. ZX Spectrum references is the real way you know this game is made by British people. Yeah. Okay. Let's see, what time is it? It is 6:21. I guess we can do like a short stream then. Um, I probably should make dinner. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and call it, and then like maybe make dinner, and then I don't know if I'll log back on and play something else or not, but I, I'll figure out something else to do. Well, I don't know. I might stream between now and Rebirth coming out. It depends. I could do some Star Rail or, um, Genshin or something. Maybe I could do more of that ghost, investigation game. Paranormal PI if people are interested. So, but, once, Rebirth comes out, we'll be working on that. So, alright. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I appreciate it. Have a good night. Bye bye. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me see if there's anybody to raid. I don't think there's anybody on that I am gonna raid. Everybody's like way bigger than me. So, okay. Thank you guys and have a good night.